Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hope you veterans are having a great day today. With that being said, I want to give a shout out to all of the new recent subscribers to my channel. I really appreciate it, guys and ladies. Um, I want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart for subscribing and giving the likes and thumbs up. Please give thumbs up on this video as well, if you guys don't mind. And I also want to talk real quick and real briefly for those of you who are asking about jobs here. Uh, I think myself and Irvin went over this before, maybe a year ago, when I did the interview with him, when people were asking him about jobs in Panama. And uh, I'm not going to try to discourage anyone who wants to come here and try to find a job, but I would just say you have to be more realistic about your expectations if you're talking about coming here getting a job. Now, if you are on disability, I don't know what kind of job you're talking about getting anyway, unless you're talking about maybe doing like a teacher job online or something dealing with online, being a full-time YouTuber or whatever you're doing online that's going to pay you similar to what you make in the States. Now, as far as pay here goes, obviously, this is on a much smaller scale. And if you're thinking you're going to make anything even remotely close to what you made in the States, you got to bring something to the table. You got to have some kind of skill, some kind of degree, some kind of specialty that right? In order to maybe make $1,100, $1,500, $1,800 a month, maybe. But also know this, if you're going to come here trying to get a job, you got to get a work permit. You can't come here and work on a tourist stamp. That doesn't work. Unless you're working for an American company, like, you've been sent here to work for like an Amazon or whoever, and you're doing it online. But as far as like physically working for a company here in Colombia, yeah, you're going to need a work permit. Tourist stamp, not going to get it. That's not going to get it. You be illegal as hell here trying to do that. So today, I'm actually going to do an experiment today where I have a friend who owns a store in one of the small cities that's about an hour and a half away. And I'm actually going to show the video on my other channel because I'm going to do it today, actually. I got a title that's coming that's like, I got my first job in Medellin or something like that, which is not really a job. But I'm going to go hang out at her store today and just see how it is, right? And I'm gonna tell you what they pay. Now they do pay a little bit better than most. They're paying, what is it, 70 mil was per day. 70 mil peso per day. While others are paying usually 30 to 40 mil per day. So normally you would get paid about $7 for the entire day. Okay. They're paying more like, what is that? How much is that? 70 mil. That's like $11 for the day, $10, $11 for the day, something like that. All right. Now that's for people who are on the low end. Everybody doesn't make that in Colombia. I know this stuff gets spread all over. People think all Colombians are super poor, none of them make any money. That's not true. Okay. That is not true. But you definitely need some kind of skill you're gonna bring to the table. What's going on, Mike? How you doing today? But you definitely need some type of skill. But today, I'm gonna go to this store. I'm actually going to work behind the counter for like 30 minutes, or when customers come up, I'm gonna see if I can handle it. Right? This is part of learning Spanish, right? Like, you in a situation by yourself, somebody's coming up to you, and nobody here speaking no English. Not where I'm going. English is very rare where I'm going. So this is me. Like, okay, this is my situation. Or if I decide one day, okay, I want to open up my own little store in one of these barrios one day, which I don't think that's ever gonna happen. But I'm just throwing it out there for an example. This is where learning language, speaking the language comes into play, literally. So it don't get more realer than that. So I'm going to go try this today and see how it works out. I'm gonna have a couple of my friends with me, and I'm gonna be the only one sitting in there, and I'm gonna put it all on camera today so you guys can see it. Actually, I may go live for a little while on this channel while I'm there, so you guys can see what the actual neighborhood is like. It's in La Ceja, which is where I go to that waterfall. But this is the city of La Ceja, and where the store is like this retirement community, right? There's a lot of seniors there, and it's pretty nice. It's pretty quiet, um, and it's somewhere where you can like leave the city, move there, and like disappear. Like nobody nobody cares who you are. You do your own thing. You're not gonna be bothered. And then you can just drive into Medellin, whatever you want to go do, whatever it is you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Do I have to keep seeking treatment for my disability? Well, that depends, right? Um, and I always try to use this example. I mean, I don't know what's in your medical records, all right? I'm gonna just put it to you this way. They would like to see you at least once a year to do a checkup, just to see how you're doing, at least once a year. But I'll tell you this, for the people out there who had to have like intense mental health sessions, or you had to be hospitalized several times for mental health situations, I wouldn't be too quick to just disappear, because that's a hell of a red flag. I mean, let's just be honest here and let's use some common sense. If when I'm applying, I gotta see a psychiatrist every week, I gotta be hospitalized once every 2 weeks or once a month. All of a sudden, I get my 100%, I completely disappear. What would you think? I'm just saying, what would you think? Same with someone who's on Social Security. I went through all that. I am such bad condition. I am in such bad shape that once you approve me, I disappear. I'm not saying that's what you're doing. I'm just using that for an example. But in all honesty, Evan Almighty, they would like to at least see you once a year. That's it. At least once a year to do a checkup. Sometimes you'll get a letter in the mail. You may start getting an email or a message through My Healthy Vet saying, hey, we have a yearly checkup for you. There are some people's though conditions that are just stat. Like you got a back issue, it ain't never gonna get better. It's where it is. There ain't no treatment for it. The medications you got, okay, cool. Well, other than just coming in once a year, you really don't have no other reason to go back there. Like with my situation here in Colombia, I give you a prime example. And this is why I upload my medical records through My Healthy Vet. Okay. I haven't been to the States in almost 3 years. But if they want to know something about me, they can just look at what I've submitted through My Healthy Vet. You guys understand what I'm saying? Whether I'm sending something to prosthetics, telling them, hey, I may need to get a new brace. I need to make an appointment, come there and get new braces or a new AFO or whatever it may be. I keep the government involved in what I'm doing. So when someone looks at my file, they're going, oh, okay, so he's taking care of his medication. He's taking care of his prosthetics. He's doing what he needs to do with a psychiatrist. Okay, so cool. He's taking care of business. But if you all of a sudden, you filing a claim, just for example, you filing a claim and you telling them you got all these problems, but you ain't seen no doctor, you ain't taking no medication, and you haven't been seen there in 5 years. It's like, come on, y'all. Let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it a buck. But Evan Almighty, I'll just tell you like this, man. At least check in with them, see them once a year, and then go back doing whatever you're doing. Not saying that you have to. Not saying you have to, but I'd rather them know than be in the dark and then question whether I'm really disabled or this, that, and the third. That's just me. That's just the way I feel about it. Good morning, Mr. Miles. How you doing today? But I will tell you guys who are thinking about living abroad, and I'm glad Mike's on here. Mike, hit me up, man, real quick. Let me know if you can come on live. Please let me know if you can come on live. But I'm gonna tell you guys, because I've been thinking about this. And the reason why I've been thinking about this is because Colombia's taxes are getting ready to go back up again. I think imports are about to hit 45%. And that's, I mean, I've had to look up airline flights just to fly to the States for like 2 or 3 days, buy stuff, and then come back. That's basically where I am now with this. But I'll tell you guys the best situation. I think, in all honesty, no BS, I think Mike with Love and Freedom has one of the best situations when it comes to living abroad and still dealing with the United States, living on the border, because he's got the best of both worlds. Where something is an issue that he can't get done in Mexico, he can go right across the border and get it handled in the States. He can have his US dollar right in Mexico where he's paying less, and whatever he needs to get that's going to be outrageously priced in Mexico, he can go right across the border and get it in the States. That was one of the things I was sitting there thinking about this the other day. This is one of the things I miss, dog. Yeah, you don't have to cam up, Mike. You ain't got to cam up. But that's one of the things that I miss. I was thinking about it, man, when I was in Yuma. I used to do the exact same thing Mike was doing. If it was something that I wanted to do that was inexpensive, man, I just go to Mexico. But anytime I wanted to get something, I would just buy it in the States. It was like you couldn't beat that situation living in a border town, right? Like you didn't have like, you know, all the most current amenities like, you know, you have in the bigger cities that are not close to the border, but you had less issues going on than all the crime. I would say Yuma is not crime free, but it's a lot different than you living in Phoenix or you living in Tucson. It's totally different, right? You don't have all the same issues, all the same worries. Now that's not to say nothing never happens in these towns, but you got to look at it like this though. You know, they try to protect their money as much as possible. And you living in a border town, they don't want nothing to happen to you, period, because that looks bad on them and that's going to cost them money. So they're going to go out of their way to make sure. Damn it. Oh, I changed the, I'm going to put it in the chat, Mike. We'll put it in the chat. I changed the phone I'm using right now to the beta, iOS 17 beta, and it's still buggy. So it won't let me like copy it on the computer and send it to you. So I got to put it in the chat. So if you don't mind, Mike, camming up real quick, because I'm telling y'all, man, when you actually think about it, realistically, Mike and anybody living in a border town, they got the best situation. Well, in my opinion, the best situation, because you get to dip in both worlds. You get to dip in both worlds. If something's not right on one area, you get to dip into the other one, handle it, move on. Let's see. These reductions, these other pages are talking about is reductions comment. Well, I don't know what other pages. I don't really try to get into debates with other channels, but usually reductions come from people not following up and doing what they're supposed to do. They being caught in situations that they weren't really disabled, okay? Or someone made a mistake in their paperwork and they got caught and they got reduced, okay? That's normally the three things that happen. The latter is usually they were never disabled to begin with. You know, there's plenty of examples out there, and what's happening is people are starting to get filmed again, and they're getting investigated. I tell you guys all the time, your social media, What you put out there about yourself tells the government a lot. And you got people out there who are jealous of you and your situation, who will start filming you and say, look, hey, he's supposed to be disabled. He's out here cutting his own grass. He's out here working on his own car. He's on top of his roof, fixing his roof. He's not supposed to be able to do any of this. But you just have a lot of fraud going on as well. You got a lot of vets out there who are faking. You got a lot of vets out there who are cheating the system to try to get that extra money. That's just the reality of it. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm not going to lie to you and tell you it's not. That's true. That's true. You got people online teaching veterans how to lie, how to cheat the system in order to get extra, whatever, 50% extra, 70%, 100%. And they get the money, they don't follow up. As I said earlier, they'll make all these claims and all these things are wrong with them, but then you never hear from them again. And don't think the government doesn't pay that any attention, because they do. They just haven't gotten around to them. You had some that fly to the Philippines. They had a doctor in the Philippines. I don't know if I told y'all guys about this. They had a doctor in the Philippines. No longer a doctor in the Philippines. Now, well, he's in the Philippines. He's just no longer a doctor. But they had a guy in the Philippines. They used to pay, I think it was anywhere from $400 or $500 to just write up them a DBQ saying they got all these issues. Take it and turn it in. Irrespective of what the VA in the States that already told them. Because there are people right now, okay, who went to the Philippines and got their 100% that's being investigated as of right now that should have never got it because they were denied, I don't know how many times in the States. You got people who leave America, right? Because the Philippines, you know, they would do it much quicker, depending on the state you're in. You're in a large state like California versus you're in a small state like Louisiana, Alabama, Mississippi. Your claim will get done a lot faster in the Philippines. I'm sorry, in Alabama, Louisiana, Mississippi than it would you in California. That's a lot that they got to go through in California. But what happened was there used to be a YouTuber who was in the Philippines. And he would tell vets, if you want your claim, you want to guarantee to get 100%, come here to Manila. We're going to get you that 100%. And guys used to go to the Philippines. They go sign up. They found this doctor. They get this doctor $400 or $500 to write down on the DBQ that they got X, Y, and Z wrong. And next thing you know, they're 100%. Well, the government caught on to that. And now they're going back and going after those people. It's going to take time, obviously. They're not going to be able to get everybody like that. But the ones who have been denied multiple times in the States, they're going to review their file and say, okay, how all of a sudden you go from not being able to do this, you go to the Philippines, now all of a sudden you're 100%. That's coming. Trust and believe. What's going on, Mike?
Shit, I can't call it, man. I just rolled over.
Man, I wish I could sleep. I've been up.
I was up for a whole day. I just went to sleep last night.
Damn, man, I be walking around like a zombie sometimes, bro, because I can't sleep.
Shit, no, man. I actually crashed. I went to sleep. I think after we got back, I went to sleep probably about 7:30 because I had been up 36 hours. Shit, I couldn't take it no more.
Damn, dog, I hear you. Hey, but I was trying to explain though, Mike, your situation, because it had me thinking, bro, instead of me having to fly all the way to Florida and then come back just to get stuff, it's like with your situation, you just get in your car, drive across the border, get what you want to get, and just drive back home. You ain't got to wait for no flights. You ain't got to sit there and coordinate a bunch of stuff. You just leave when you get ready.
Man, that's funny that you said that, bro. When you said that, I'm like, damn, was he listening yesterday? When we was talking about, me and my wife was in the line and we was talking about when we go overseas and stuff, she was like if we have to come back States, what we would fly into? And that's what I would tell her. I said, yeah, like, I guess she had watched your videos before. She was like, yeah, because Markel, he flies into Florida, right? That's the only way to fly in. back to the States. I said, that'll be your closest, you know. She was like, so we have to fly into Florida if we need to pick up something or do something. I said, yeah, how else you gonna get it? It's like, wow, that'd be a hassle, wouldn't it? I'm like, well, I mean, if you need to do it, you got to do it. And that's funny you said that because we were talking about that yesterday.
Bro, that's one of the things I think that gets left out a lot is like, unless you're willing to pay all the fees to Amazon or pay a bunch of fees to your mail service, that's pretty much your only options. You either paying a bunch of fees to these services or you're going to fly to Florida. And most of the time, bro, believe it or not, it's cheaper flying to Florida than it is ordering stuff online and bringing it here.
Damn.
Real talk. That's how crazy it is.
But you know, some people rather pay that fee to bring it there than to deal with the headache going through that airport.
Or the other option is someone who's coming,
right?
And you send it to them, and then they bring it for you,
right?
But you don't know when they're coming. They may not come for another 2 months, and you may need it next week, or they're not coming for another 6 months, and it's like, okay, what do you do at that point?
Right. See, that sparked that whole conversation even more yesterday, because like I told you, went across to pick up my mail and my medication and stuff. And shit, I had 15 packages in the mail with my wife and my son ordered stuff. So I'm like, God dang. She was like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. If we leave, 5 months, 6 months at a time and I order stuff, how would I get my stuff? I'm like, damn, that would be a whoo.
Well, dog, I would tell you like this. Whatever you paying right now, you might as well get ready to add some more to it. Because if you got to go through Amazon here, for example, and you think of the smallest thing, Mike, I don't care what it is. You just buying some lotion. They don't have your type of lotion. Shit. You know what they're going to charge you? You could probably buy 4 bottles of lotion for that one bottle they're going to bring you.
Damn. Shit, no. Hell to the no. Shit, bro, man. I couldn't do it. I was spazzing out yesterday. I thought about that. It told you. You remember when I told you I had to reorder the control to my drone that I lost? That
Right.
shit. Bruh, man, my mind bad as a motherfucker. Bruh, my damn controller was in my damn backpack.
Hey, that's called getting old, dog.
My wife, she said, well, look at it. You got an extra one now. I'm like, damn, that's crazy, bro. I walked right to the backpack and picked it up and thought I checked that backpack. That's the backpack I took out with the drone in it. And bro, it was right there, man. That's crazy.
Getting old, Mike. Getting old.
Man, that's careless. That's careless.
It's just getting old, man. That's all that is. You just,
yeah, bro. Yeah,
happens.
it is great to be able to jump in. Not that I say I don't do it often, go across the border. Only go when I need to, or if I need to do a quick cross the border, I just park my car close to the border of Mexico side of my truck and just walk across real quick. Because 400 yards, there's an ATM and the grocery store or clothes store, whatever you need to go to, or the post office, and you could just walk across real quick and walk right back into Mexico.
See, that's what I'm saying, Mike. Here, like yesterday, I went and took some money out the ATM, dog. Okay, the rate right now is like 41, 45, something like that, right? I go to the ATM, the rate, if you're not paying attention, is like 38.75. And then they're going to charge you $45 to take that money out. I said, God,
what?
Damn.
Hold on, wait a minute. How much?
$45.
God, shit.
I said, man, no, dog, there got to be a better way. There got to be a better way.
$45.
If you don't know what you're doing. Like the banks got it set up perfect, damn near perfect, dog, because they put at the bottom in Spanish that if you accept this is the rate you're going to pay. But if you don't accept it, you decline, we're going to pay you what your bank says the rate is, which your bank has the correct rate. But if you accept, man, they charge you at $45, plus your bank hitting you with fees.
Damn, see, the only good thing, too, about using, USAA or using my Navy Federal, but USAA, if I need to use emergency funds, in Mexico, pull some pesos out, I ain't worried about them fees because you give up to about what, $10 back a month. So yeah, $10. They give you $10 ATM fees back at
But
USAA.
you must just have the so you don't have your direct deposit going to Navy Federal.
No, it's going to USAA.
Okay, yeah, because Navy Federal has the same account that USAA has. I have them both. So they have what's called a active duty checking account. If you have the active duty checking account, you get $20 back a month. If you got the everyday account, you only get $10 back a month.
Yeah, I changed. I had Navy Federal. Like I said, I didn't even know I hadn't closed. I thought I closed my Navy Federal back in 1995 or 96. I thought I closed it. It wasn't closed, bro. And then about 5 years later, they told me I had to have money in the account, and then they offered sent me a $10,000 credit card because they were like, oh, your accountant's in good status with us. I'm like, well, shit, I thought I closed that account. I'm glad I didn't.
Oh yeah, man. That's the difference. Other banks would have closed your shit, kept your money, and said, "Hey, you have to reopen an account."
Exactly. See, I thought the only reason why I closed it because I was leaving from overseas, and I had been in Japan. That was I was using Navy Federal, and when I got to the States, I thought I closed it before I left.
No, Howard, this is the same watch. I just changed the band. I haven't gotten it yet. I won't get that watch, man, until next week. That's the other thing. You got to have patience here, dog. Okay, so here's how it works for any of you all curious about this, right? So I just bought the Apple Watch Ultra from the base. They had it on sale. It went from $800 to $650. So I bought it for $650.
Hold on, when? I didn't even check that. Where was that?
Dude, I posted it on the community page.
Well, I ain't on the community page.
Yeah, I posted it like 2 weeks ago. Wait, when did I buy that watch?
I must have missed that one.
Yeah, shit. I bought it last week. And it went from $800 to $650. So I bought it. But remember I told you, Mike, I said here they wanted to charge me $257 just in taxes. That ain't even delivery charge. That's just in taxes to bring it here. I said, oh, hell no. I'll wait till I go back to the States. Then the lady calls me back and she says, well, we got another service that'll bring it for $95, but it's just going to take longer. I said, well, how much longer? We talking about months? She was like, no. It'll be like 10 to 15 days. I said, all right, well, hell, I can wait. I got other watches I can wear. I ain't tripping on that. So all right, for $95. So I'm getting it for $95. And it's been in Miami since Monday. But I ain't expected to get the watch till next Tuesday or Wednesday. See, this is where you got to learn patience here, dog. If you're used to getting stuff like right now, you can get it here right now. But that same watch is over $1,000.
Oh, shit.
So if you want to pay an extra $450, $500 to get it, you good. I'm willing to wait. I'll wait. Fuck it. I ain't got nothing else to do.
Hey, what's new features on the new Apple Watch?
The only thing that's really new, the only thing that's really different is it's a much bigger screen. It's a 49-inch screen versus a 49 millimeter versus 45 millimeters. Battery life. That's the biggest thing, Mike. Battery life.
Okay.
But my current watch that I have right now, without me keeping the screen on all the time, I can get about 2, almost 3 days. With the Apple Watch Ultra, without the screen being on, you should be able to get about 5 days. You don't have to charge. So you can go on a trip, never have to charge the watch the entire time you're gone. But if you're using the screen on feature, you can only get about 3 days out of it because that screen on all the time is gonna kill the battery. With my regular watch with the screen on all the time, I can't get no more than a day and a half.
Hey, what series? I think I got the 7 series. What's the new? I'm way probably behind.
Yeah, the newest one is the 8 and the Ultra.
Okay.
The Ultra is the big one. Okay, and then it has 2 GPS tracking. You got all the different watch faces. It's a bigger, thicker watch. I like bigger watches, as you know. I like bigger watches. These watches are cool, 45, but they still look small compared to the ones I normally wear. So that's why I wanted that one. And it's cellular. So you don't have to take your phone with you everywhere. If you just run into the store real quick, you just got your watch on, you just go with your watch. You get a phone call, you can answer it on your watch. You don't even have to take your phone.
See, that's what I miss by my old what was the one I have? I still wear it from time to time. It had its own SIM card in it. My shit. I was like, wait, I still got that watch though, but I put it on. It's a real big face. Damn, what's that watch is? I think it was
Yeah,
an
I had
Android.
I had a LG watch like that. I had an LG watch that put its own SIM card in it,
Right.
and you could use it that way. But this one's eSIM. You don't put a SIM in it.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you go to you could do it online on your app and turn on eSIM on the watch, and then whenever you get ready to use the watch, you just leave the house. It automatically connects. You go anywhere, just like your normal day. Now you don't have all your apps and you don't have a camera, but pretty much everything else, Mike, you can do it. You can still pay for your stuff with your watch. You don't even have to have your phone with you.
Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna check that out. I didn't know they had it on sale. Shit, I would have went on base to check yesterday too to see if they had it on base on sale. Shit.
Yeah. That's why I was lucky. I looked on there. That's $650. Shit, click. I bought it.
Shit. And I started to go on base yesterday to look see what was new, but I didn't go. I was gonna go fill up because I usually get all my gas on base because they got gas. Man, for some reason, the fuel out in the civilian, I call it civilian world versus base, man, my gas burns so much slower and so much better. My cars run so much better, man, with that fuel off base. I don't know what it is. But the thing that is, man, I have never seen a tanker truck go on base to bring fuel. Where they get their fuel from?
You ain't lying, Mike. I've never. Hold up, man. Hold up. Now you got me thinking about it.
Never.
All them years I was in Yuma, dude, and I used to stay on base all the time, dog, because they always have some kind of sale, or I'm going there to wash the car,
Right.
or I'm going to do something on base, right? Normally. I've never seen a fuel truck there.
Neither, bro. I have never. Even I was trying to think about when I was stationed and on base. I had never seen a fuel truck come on base to bring fuel. Where the hell are they getting their fuel from? They got a direct pipeline.
They may have a direct line. Well, they never run out. Or you got jet fuel going in the bad boy.
Exactly. They flying in, plugging in with the jets. Damn.
I don't know, but I've never seen any other vehicle like that on there.
No.
Because you got to be using that one like little express PTX thing, whatever it is. It's only got like 2 pumps. It's like 4 pumps, 2 pumps or 4 pumps. It ain't
They
that
got 1, 2, 3. They got 4. Yeah, 4.
Yeah, it's like 2 or 4, something like that. Yeah. And every time I used to go in there, that lady be like, "Hey, we got a sale on this in automotives. You can hurry up and get your points, your reward points, and come back and buy something else." I'd be like, "Nah, I'm good."
Yeah, but you know what? I think they let that commercial, all that type of business come through at nighttime when there's no activity on base because it's hard for them to monitor. Yeah.
Gotta be, because during the day, that's too hard. That's too much going on.
Yeah, I think so. I think at night, because I never went on base if fuel up after hours. I don't think it is. Yeah, after 1700, I don't think I ever been on base by the time dark, because I don't know, for some reason I'm thinking like, damn man, you still got like a sore thumb moving around on base after hours, because like they ain't got no time to fuck with you. The MPs be on your ass watching you and everything.
Yeah, man, that's tough. Let me read this real quick from J Love. Let's see. I don't use ATMs in Colombia. I send money through Remitly and have a friend or relative picked up the money at Exito. J Love, you should pick it up in the States. That way you ain't dealing with none of that. Your bank in the States, dog, easiest place to get money. You're not dealing with sending nothing nowhere, not dealing with it. Go to Bank of America, Wells Fargo, Chase, whoever your bank is. They got denominations right there.
He probably don't want to be carrying all that money with him.
How much you taking? You can't.
J Love, big baller.
How much you taking? Let's see. I thought that was it. Yeah, the orange band through me. Yeah, I bought this band, Howard, from Amazon. So I bought 3 bands. Apple, bro, this was crazy. Apple for 1 band, Mike, extra band, different color, $100.
Oh yeah, I know. I seen that. I was
I said,
actually
what?
looking at the band you and Howard be wearing all the time, with the white bubbles like in it or whatever. I said,
Yeah.
shit, no, I don't need no band that bad.
No, I got that from Amazon, dog. I think I paid $3 for that band. It's a whole pack of them.
Oh,
You
for
can get a
real?
whole pack of them for like $15, $20 on Amazon.
Oh, okay. I thought that was that band. I think that band was like $69, $70, something like that.
Oh, hell no, I ain't paying that for no dude for a piece of silicone. Apple crazy. Ain't paying no damn. That's what I was looking at other watch bands, dude, and they were talking about 100. I said $100. What the hell do watch bands got in them for $100? No, dog. Like
Oh
the
shit.
band that's coming, with the watch I got coming next week. Oh, I'm selling that band. I ain't even keeping it. That band worth $100. You gonna give me $100 for it? Take it.
Damn it.
I'm gonna keep it right in the box and put it right on eBay for sale. I'm not, no, hell no. I ain't paying no $100 for no band, dude. They crazy.
Shit. Get off the subject a little bit. I'm going to say shout out while my mind thinking. That's what got me in love. I was excited when I got back home the other day. Got with Barry. Shout out to Barry for having me to pick up another toy to sit there and watch my son use. I got the canister to wash the car. The foam canister.
Right.
So I came back out and sit down and watch my son foam down the car the other day. And I was just exhausted from sitting out and watching because the sun was beaming. But I never thought about using those canisters on the cars, man, the phone. But shit, it saved my son a lot of work washing cars, man. Cause those canisters, all right. Appreciate you, Barry.
Oh yeah, man. Old Barry be hitting me up, man, sending me all kinds of stuff. I appreciate that. Him and K-Mac, Howard, keep me informed.
Oh yeah, Howard hit me up last before I went to sleep, talk about the Jamaica when I get over there about the coffee and the liquor and stuff like that. So when me and my wife get there, let them know. I know you got the plug in, Howard, on all. That's what's good. You the scout. You done went over there and
He did all the work.
Hell yeah. Appreciate you too, Howard. Leg ground.
Hey, so here's some bands right here, Mike. $19. So you won't have this fee. You don't have this extra $881. You only paying $19.99.
Okay.
You see what they charging us, dude? It's damn near half the cost of the damn thing just to get it.
Okay. All right.
Dude, there's tons of them out there. These are just some. Man, they got a whole damn Mike. Dog, you ain't got to pay. You get leather. You can get it to where it looks like a regular watch. They got all kinds of shit. Look, $9 for that one. It's all kinds. $11. You get $511.
Well,
That's
see,
the one you're talking about right here.
Yeah, that's what I need to start doing, because instead of having 4 watches, I need to just change bands. Shit.
Yeah, I've changed bands all the time, dog. Now I do have some extra watches. You just had to put the size in.
Okay.
I'm a large size.
That's on Amazon, right?
$11.99. See, you don't have that $893 fee though. So y'all that's watching, you want to live abroad, it costs to live abroad.
Oh, see, them the one right there.
Yeah, they look like the Nike ones. These look like when you got the Nike watch.
Yeah.
These look like the Nike bands. But yeah, $11, Mike, they ain't cost nothing.
Okay. Shit, let me get online and check them out today, because I damn sure was looking. I'm thinking about another watch. And as you said that one, that's why I'm like, damn, I ain't know they had the sale on the new Apple Watch yet.
I don't know, babe. Let me see if they still got that sale going. Man, you need to be signed up to their website, dog. Come on, Mike, I used to tell you all the time, dog, they got a sale.
Oh, yeah. I usually go, bro, when you told me that, I used to religiously stay on the website checking for, the daily sale, because every time, if you don't get on it as soon as they show it,
oh no,
it's gone.
It's gone.
Yeah.
It is gone. Dude, I bought an Apple Watch 5, you guys remember. I think it was like $8 or $7. Every now and again, they'll throw something out there, dude, and it's If you ain't on it when they announce it, it's gone. Just that quick.
Yep.
Let's see. Apple Watches. Yeah, they still got it on sale, but it's only $100 off now.
Oh shit.
Yeah, they only got 100 off now.
Damn.
Let me show you real quick. So, and they only have a limited amount of bands. Like I had to buy this green Alpine Loop. I didn't want this green shit. That's why I'm gonna sell it. I don't want that damn band.
Oh no, I don't know green hair band either. But unless I'm wearing all my camouflage shit, I'll put that band on. But no.
Yeah, see, they got some of them on sale. Damn, dog. See, this is actually a little bit more than I paid for my Series 8. It was on sale during Christmas. I paid $329 for mine. It was $100 off. They only got $50 off on this one.
So the Ultra, that Series 8 and the Series 8 Ultra, the Ultra is that big of a difference price range?
Oh, hell yeah. This is their newest watch, dog. Like I said, it's got the 2 GPS trackers on it, the bigger battery life. Yeah, if you watch some videos on it, man, that motherfucker's huge. I love it.
Oh, yeah. I like big watches, too. Because I had bought, my first Apple Watch I bought, that damn thing was looking small. I like, this is a damn woman watch. And I gave it to my wife.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I didn't get the Google Watch, dude. That Google Watch is too small. That thing, no. Wow, they got a PS5?
Well, how much is it?
$479. Is
still
this
up there?
Is this okay? Yeah, this is the one with the disc. Because these are still hard to find. You can't get one here.
My son didn't want one. He'd rather still use his gaming PC. He said shit, he could do just about anything he said on the gaming PC that he do on the PS5.
Pretty much. Are the MacBooks on sale? I'm thinking about getting a new MacBook, Mike. I know you were talking about getting one.
Yeah, I never got. That's what I want to get to travel with, the MacBook. I was talking to you about the MacBook. I got to get rid of some of my damn shit first, man. I got I got to get rid of the damn.
They ain't got these mugs on sale. These are not on sale. These are regular price.
How much is the lowest MacBook?
Well, you want a MacBook Pro or a MacBook Air?
Well, I told you, I like something I can. Did you say one of them had USB, right?
Well, the newer ones have the USB that you can plug in. Like you want to put a memory card in instead of using the dongle.
Right.
The newer ones all have it now. It's just a matter of how much you want to pay. Yeah, it's all a matter of what you want to pay.
Long as it got a USB, I don't care. Because I'm hooked on USB. I can't do anything without a USB.
I mean, you get a MacBook Air, you can't get those because they didn't change the design. They didn't change the design till they got to here. So you can get a MacBook Air 15-inch, $1,300.
Oh, okay. All right.
If you got a trade in, you get it even less.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with. I need that. That's what I need to travel with. I didn't want to take no more laptops with me and an iPad because I was traveling with a laptop and an iPad. So I'm just downside just with our MacBook. Dog,
I travel with my iPad. I do all my editing, Mike, on the iPad. I don't even use this MacBook I'm using right now to do this stream. This is the only thing I use it for.
I can't use the damn iPads, man. I got so used to the desktops and shit like that. Damn.
What do you mean you can't use? Why can't you use it?
I can use it like if I'm sitting outside or like if I'm sitting, I just came in front. If I'm sitting out here drinking my coffee and looking out the window, I'll sit there and mess with the iPad. But as far as trying to do something real quick, and I guess I haven't got used to it like that.
Man, that's the only thing I edit on. I haven't edited on this MacBook probably 4 years. But I have the Magic Keyboard too, though. You probably don't have that with my iPad.
Yeah,
my iPad is basically like a freaking laptop.
Right. Well, I have the wireless keyboard on my iPad, just the wireless keyboard, but I don't even use that. I don't even. Yeah. I don't even use that, man.
What's going on, man?
You
What
you,
else we
you know
got
it's
here?
sad, bro, that I don't even really play with my gadgets. Like yesterday, my son and I was outside, was in the garage, and he was like, "Dad," because I did a video of when he was doing with canister, and he said, "Dad, let me get that video you just got." And I said, "What video?" He said, "One you just did." I said, "Hold on, what do you mean? Text it to you, email it?" He said, "No, just airdrop it." I'm like, "You know, I'm fucking on airdrop." He said, "Shit, let me show you." He showed, man, that shit was like so quick. I said, "Damn."
Dude, but Mike, let me ask you this, man. How do you do your video? I'm sorry, I know we all over the place, you guys who are watching. My apologies, but Mike, how do you like when you if you shoot a video, say on your GoPro, how do you get the footage?
I take that damn SD card out and put it in that damn in my damn drive.
Oh, hell no, man. You doing old school way.
I know,
No,
I
hell
know.
no. Okay, if I shoot a video on the GoPro, okay, there's two ways I do it. Okay, because I have a GoPro app on the iPad. So I can just
Mm-hmm.
download it directly without even taking out the memory card from the GoPro directly to the iPad
Well,
through the
see,
app.
or plug it in, or I'll plug it in USB. But I I started to download. I have the GoPro app on my phone and stuff like that, but I never downloaded it on to my desktop or my laptop.
It's the same thing. Cause like you don't even have to do that if you want to. You get like Mike, I'll film, right? And when I get home, I'll just turn it on. It'll connect to the Wi-Fi in the house and it'll
Right.
download everything on the GoPro to the cloud. And when I get ready to pull from it, I just pull it from the cloud.
You're
I don't
right.
put this, I don't even use the storage that's on my device to hold that crap. I
Oh,
use that storage for something else.
I don't went to that. Since you told me about the everything instead of paying every month, I don't pay no more for them extra spaces no more. I put everything on that cloud, that GoPro that you told me. I went and paid what, that $15. I think that's what I paid now, or something.
It's
Was it
four
how much?
four ninety nine,
Four
something like
ninety
that.
nine, something like,
Yeah.
yeah. And I try everything to that. But I am gonna go, now that you said it today, and download the apps to my desktop and my laptop, because that do make sense. When I'm out with the GoPro, instead of saving it all, I can, you know, I don't have to take it out and connect it to get ready to edit. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. That's a good
Man,
idea. I told
dude, that's why for me, because I used to buy like my last iPhone, I got 1 terabyte of storage. Dude, I haven't even got close to 200 gigabytes of storage. I don't even need that much because I don't put anything on my iPad or anything that I'm not using to edit. And then once I'm done editing it, I delete it because it's in the cloud on the GoPro or it's in the cloud on Google. I don't even need to store it.
Do yours automatically go? You said you got it set up with automatically upload to the cloud, right?
Yeah.
Once you,
Yep.
okay, that's
Matter of
what I
fact, I
need
can
to.
show you right now. Bro, I'm gonna demonstrate it for you right now. For
That's
anybody
what
out
I
there
need.
wondering. Okay. For those of you who have Google accounts, right? You got a Google photo account. Let's see if I can show you this real quick. I got to take this thing off the screen. I know we all over the place. We ain't talking about veteran stuff, but y'all get it.
Yeah, we are. We talking about veteran shit. This help us, damn veterans. Shit.
All right, let me take this off. All right, I'm taking this off. Okay, I'm gonna try to show you using my Surface Duo. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now, for anybody who has a Google account, and say you're using an iPhone, this is my iPhone SE. All right, I can take a photo. Matter of fact, I'll show you. So my Google app is right here. All right, I'm
All
gonna
right.
open up my Google app. Okay, now you can see what's on my Google app, right? The latest things is just those two images, right? You can see that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now I'm gonna just put this down. I'm gonna take my iPhone and I'm gonna take a photo of just what's here, real time. With my camera. Okay, I'm just take this photo. Oops. Snap. Okay. So I took a photo, right? Here's the photo I just took, right?
Right.
Okay. I have Google Photos on my iPhone. When you put Google Photos on your iPhone, it downloads that photo I just took, right?
Mm-hmm.
Not only does it download that photo, it's going to send it everywhere on my Google account.
Right.
So when it just completed downloading that photo, right, on Google. So if I go back to my Surface Duo, what the hell I just do? Photos. Okay. So if I go back to my Surface Duo Google account, that photo is right there.
Sure live, yeah. You don't use that Google Drive? That Google Drive slow as hell.
That's why I don't use it.
God damn, that Google Drive slow as hell.
No. I let video, everything. I can shoot a short video, Mike, and that video will do the exact same thing.
Really?
It'll show up right there in the cloud. Every video I've ever done, anything that I put on my iPad and I let it sit on my iPad, it will be on my Google photo. If it's a really long video, it could be 22 gigs. If I let it sit overnight, the next morning, it's in my cloud on Google.
Google Photos.
Yep. You download Google Photos on your iOS device, and then you give it permission to get the photos from your Apple account, from your iOS device. And it's everywhere.
Yeah, I got Google Drive on my damn iOS.
Hell no.
That
Google
shit
Drive
slow
that's
mother.
Old school, dude. Yeah, that thing's slow as hell. What's going on, K-Mac? Hey, K-Mac, I'm an Android man. Now, K-Mac, that phone you got, I don't know which one you got. I didn't know if you got the Pixel 7 or the 7a. But I'm going to tell you this, Mike. This real talk. Like, Samsung is a great phone. Don't get me wrong. Samsung will let you customize the hell out of everything on that device. Samsung has so much stuff packed on their phones, you will never, and I repeat, never be able to use everything that Samsung offers, right? Real talk. But Google, as far as everyday use, I'm not saying they the best when it comes to everything. I'm just saying everyday use. The smartest smartphone out there is any Pixel. I don't care which Pixel it is. Any Pixel is the smartest smartphone out there.
See?
Okay, for several reasons. Several. Because if you think about it, anytime you're asking an assistant for anything, who do you ask? You ask Google.
Right.
You're not asking Siri. You're not asking Alexa. You're not asking any of these. You're asking Google. And who is Google? Pixel. Dude, Pixel, that phone K-Mac had that I have, the Pixel, I got the Pixel 6 Pro. Okay, say Mike is calling me. I'm not accepting phone calls. The phone is going to automatically talk to Mike. It's going to be a computer. It's going to say, hey, my name is blah, blah, blah. I'm a Google Assistant. Who's calling? Mike is going to say, it's me, Mike. And it'll give Mike some options. Okay, tell us why you're calling. And it'll explain. And I'm seeing it real time. I can look at my phone and see real time what Mike is saying. And if I want to answer it, I just press the button. Hey, Mike, what's going on? If I don't want to answer, the phone will say, okay, he's not accepting phone calls right now. Go ahead and leave a message or call back later. The phone does all that, Mike. You ain't got to do nothing.
See, you started some shit with that Google Pixel in my household last year. My wife went up a Google Pixel.
Dog, okay. Let me give y'all another one that probably K-Mac don't even know that he has this on his phone. Say you need to call the VA, right? As soon as you dial the VA number, the phone is going to tell you how long the wait time is averaging on that call. Not only is it going to tell you that, it's going to have you on hold. It's going to put the call on hold until somebody answers it, and then it's going to tell you somebody's on the phone to come answer the phone. You ain't got to sit there and wait.
No shit. I didn't know they do all that.
Dude, Google, by far, I'm telling y'all, dude, as far as everyday life, Google, by far, is better than any phone out there. By far. It ain't even close.
Well, I know Google, you know, like you're saying, you say, hey, Google, do this. Oh, shit, let me say, I just said that motherfucker. This motherfucker. You know, I got all them damn.
I know, I got them too.
And I said it, and cameras all lit up. But yeah, you can't do that with the Alexa shit. My son got Alexas and shit. Man, I don't do that on Alexa or that Siri. Siri ain't worth a damn. Siri don't know shit. Every time you ask Siri, they'll say, "Oh, I don't have that right now," or "Here, they want you to look at it."
Yeah.
It won't tell
Try
you.
this or go look at your phone. I
Yeah.
put the link on your what? I didn't ask you for that.
Yeah, exactly. I don't have. If I wanted to get up and look at the shit out of winning, yeah, Siri, they suck, man. I don't like Siri at all, man.
But
I use Siri just to set my alarms. That's about it.
I will tell you though, Mike, iOS 17 is gonna change your mind about Siri. The new update they coming out with in October or September, it's gonna change your mind about Siri.
Well, they
Because
better
a
hurry
lot of
up.
the things that Pixel does that I just described to you, Apple's getting in September. Apple phones are going to be able to do the same thing, except Apple got a couple of new tricks. So like on FaceTime, you call somebody on FaceTime, they don't answer, you can't leave a message. Now you can leave a video message on FaceTime. They can actually get a video message. They can get posters now. Now you can beam phones together and get contact information. You don't have to even type nothing, Mike. I just put my phone next to yours. Your contact's gonna come up, mine's gonna come up on your phone, and then you decide what you want to give them, the phone number or the email.
Nah, we're not gonna go through that one. That's a little too. Don't say that too loud.
I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying, dude. Apple is about to catch up in this next update, but then Google's gonna come out with some more new stuff as well. Let's see.
So when did they start? Not to cut you off. When did they start with? Because my wife had Pixels. She done had 2 or 3 Pixels. She won't get rid of the old one for shit. When did they start that? Where if you call.
Oh, that's been on the Pixel. That's been on the Pixel since the Pixel 4. So that's been 4 years, 4 or 5 years. Yeah.
Oh, so all her shit, damn Pixels, she got to do it, but you don't know how you said you had to go and do the settings, or
yeah, you go into your setting, dude. It'll block spam calls. You like telemarketers. You get a lot of telemarketers calling you. All you got to do is turn on the setting to block spam calls. You'll never get a call from nobody that's not on your list.
That's why she said she don't get. You know what? I always get these spam calls and shit. And she's like, I don't get that, and I didn't know. I mean, I was wondering, like, damn, you don't? She's like, no,
nope, not on a Pixel, dude. Man, Google has that thing so tight, bro. If you don't want nobody to call you but 2 numbers, that's all whoever gonna call you. That's it.
That's damn. It. Now you're gonna have me trying to walk around with 4 damn phones.
No, I ain't telling you to do that now. Don't put that on me. I'm just explaining you what it has. I'm not telling you to go get it.
Hey, shit. Hey, I'm already walking around with 3. What the hell you got?
No, dude, I refuse, Mike. 2 is my limit, and when I get my Apple Watch, I'm going to 1. When I get my Ultra, I'm going to 1 phone and the Ultra. I'm not doing that no more, dude. That shit gets heavy because these phones are getting bigger and bigger.
Bruh, it get heavy, and you get trying to keep up, trying to babysit a damn kid. You're like, damn, where's my other phone? And my watch said, you left the phone in the car, or you left the phone at the, and left your phone at home, or whatever. You're like, damn, what did I do with the phone? Oh, man, I'm like, no, I can't be keeping up with all these damn phones.
Yeah, that's too much, Mike. And yeah, just like you said, if you got the AirTags, your ass go anywhere, leave that AirTag somewhere it ain't supposed to be. Oh, it's gonna call you.
Oh,
it's calling you as soon as you leave. Hey, you left your backpack. Hey, you left your keys. Hey, you left.
Yo, did hey man, I went and got some when you know I put the mirror. Shit, I'm like, damn, boy, I be want to turn that shit off. I'm like, damn, I know I left the motherfucker over there. Like, damn.
It does its job, Mike. It's doing its job. It's letting you know. Let's see. Oh, he got the Pixel 7. I'm pretty sure you like that Pixel 7, K Mac. Photos from that Pixel 7 off the chain.
Pixel 7, okay, yeah, that's what you talking about, getting another Pixel. I'm like, why? I said, we get an iPhone. Yesterday I told her when my son showed me the AirDrop. She said, no, she said, because she like taking pictures. She said, I'm not getting rid of my Pixel. I'm like, damn.
Now, dog, I don't know nobody. Dude, I still got my Pixel 4 XL. I ain't getting rid of it. Hell no.
That's what part she listened to. What, about a year or so you said that? Shit. She said, you heard what Markel said? Don't get rid of your Pixels. I said, shit, you better get rid of, upgrade the damn phone.
No. Hell no, I ain't getting rid of that. The speakers on that Pixel 4 XL, man. I don't know no phone that outplays that phone. That phone yet, dude. And that phone 5 years old. No, none. Let's
Hey,
see.
you know, I asked you a while back, and we was gonna go look at Oppo. You know, over in Mexico, they came out with a new
They
version.
diverted. Yeah,
Oh,
the Oppo.
yeah. She swear by the Oppo too. She wanted to go check out the new Oppo too. She wanted another. And I'm like, I don't know nothing about no damn Oppo. I seen that they had some. The cameras was pretty good last year when they was comparing it with the iPhone. Um, but hell, with the iPhone 12 Pro Max, but it wasn't. I don't know about the new Oppo. I don't know what they changed on it or whatever. Uh,
Well, they've changed quite a bit, especially the battery and the phone, the cameras. She's more into like cameras, right?
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, yeah. So I mean, it's cool. I'm not real big on those Oppo phones. Like I've used them before. Like I've had the Reno 5 and the Reno 6.
yeah, yeah. Mhm.
Um, they're cool, and then they make the Find X, but they do make though, Mike. The folding device that they got is nice. It's better than Samsung. I tell you that.
Really?
The Oppo Find N2. I think it's the Find N2 Pro or the. I gotta look it up. It's the folding phone they got.
And then you
It's
said
it's
that
nice.
Oppo. Then
It's
you said
nice.
Oppo used to be in the States and then they pulled them.
Yeah, all these manufacturers used to be in the States.
Okay.
But Apple, Samsung, and Motorola dominate the US. You guys,
Right.
y'all don't see a lot of stuff that comes out. There's a lot of stuff that's come out since then, Mike, that you guys have never seen. Like this phone I'm getting ready to show you, the Find N2, because they make the same type of phones that Samsung makes, but most people have never seen or heard of them.
Well, they over here in
Because
Mexico in the store. That's all you see. Oppo over here. Shit.
share this real quick. So you know how I got the flip from Samsung, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oppo makes one too. It's called the Find N. This is it right here.
Oh, okay.
Oppo makes that, and then they make a fold as well. This is their fold, the Find N right here. It's much smaller than that thing Samsung makes. What is called? The fold. Yeah. This is much smaller.
Yeah, my sister has the fold.
It's cool and all, but the cameras, if whoever got the fold for those cameras on the inside, that shit is garbage. That's a lot of money to pay for some cameras that are garbage. Because they got the camera behind the screen
Mm-hmm.
and it look like shit.
I'm sure it does. Fuck
That's a
that.
lot of money, man, to pay for that camera, dog.
Shit.
But yeah, this is Oppo right here. They make this kind of stuff,
While we
and it's
on,
about the, it's
I'm
about the
sorry.
same price as Samsung.
While we on gadgets, real quick, I was gonna talk to you about this behind the scene, real. But now we on it about the gadget. I need to find out. And asked you the other day. I need to find me a good service data plan or something that I can go live when I'm out and about.
Mike, I mean that's going to depend on the area you in, bro.
Damn, boy, I can't get shit right. My name should be can't get right on that data.
I mean, it's going to depend on the area you in because if you're like in a major city, you should have no problem with that. But if you're in the outskirts of the city, you're in a small town, man, it's going to be hit or miss.
Yeah. Yeah, I tried yesterday. You see that looked up blog I was trying to do in the line. I was using Mexico's phone, but I was so close to, I'm on the border, so it's trying to ping from
Fruit
U.S.
goes
to
bad.
Mexico. That motherfucker, man, I was like, God damn, I can't do nothing.
Yeah, it's just, as you move around, Mike, you switching towers,
Yep.
and if the tower is strong or weak, that's going to determine it as well. I'm going to go live in La Ceja today. I got two different lines. I got Claro and I got Tigo.
Right.
I'm just going to see which one works best and roll with that one.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to see now. That's why I'm going live, like we talked about. When I go out, I'm just trying to find me a good spot or a good service. I got T Maybe. I call them T Maybe, of course. I
Right.
got T Maybe. I got AT&T, and I got the Mexican service. So I'm trying to see who. I mean, depending on where I'm at, what I use when I'm out trying to go live. That's what I'm trying to do.
All right. Let me answer this real quick with Gary and K Mac because they're talking about TDIU. Okay. So K Mac's trying to get TDIU, right?
Hmm.
Now, This is not to discourage K-Mac. This is not to discourage anyone. But I want y'all to take a moment, step back. Just step back for a second, okay? K-Mac is retired, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You're retired applying for TDIU. I want y'all to think about how this sounds, okay? What is TDIU? TDIU is a benefit for people who have a service-connected disability who can no longer work, right? I'm not saying you can't apply if you retire. I'm just asking you to step back for a second and think. This is a benefit for people who can no longer work because of their service-connected disability. I'm a rater. Your file says you're retired. You're receiving whatever your pension is plus Social Security, right? And now you're asking me to give you TDIU for something you're not going to do. I'm not saying you can't get approved, K-Mac. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying to you, think about what you all are saying. Think about what you're saying. You're telling the government, I don't plan on working, but I still want you to pay me as if I'm going to go to work.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm asking you all in the comment section, how does that sound to you? How does that sound? That's all I'm asking. How does that sound? Because I know for me, if I'm still working at the VA and I'm looking at this and I got a guy, I don't know how K-Mac, I'm gonna say K-Mac 62, 63. Okay. And you're telling me you're retired. Because when you fill out that application, you got to fill it out. What is your job plan? I don't have any. I'm retired. Unless you told them you plan on still trying to work. I don't know if that's what you put in the application or not. But if you're telling me you're already retired, you don't plan on working, and you're applying for TDIU, well, why would I give you TDIU if you're not planning on working? Because that's what it's for. That's the whole reason why they're having these discussions now about taking TDIU away when people turn 65, well, whatever retirement age is, 67, 66.
Mm-hmm.
This is the whole reason for that discussion, because TDIU is meant for people who can't work. It wasn't meant for people who are already not working.
Mm-hmm.
If you look at the definition for, but again, I'm not telling you can't get it. I'm not saying that. I'm just asking you to think about what you're asking the government for. And what a reasonable person looking at this going, well, why would I give you this if you're not even planning on working? That's all I'm saying. I'm not telling you you're not going to get it. But I'm just asking you all to think about what these things are for. TDIU stands for total disability due to unemployability, meaning you can't get a job. Not that you've already retired from a job, that you cannot get a job, that you have no other way to support yourself. That's what TDIU is supposed to be for. That's why they have all these different proposals out there, because there are a lot of veterans right now who are of retirement age receiving TDIU,
right,
who are never going to get a job.
Right.
And the government's going, wait, why are we paying these people who are never going to work? Once you get to retirement age, just like with any other job, when you retire, now you're supposed to have your retirement to live on, not TDIU.
Yeah, I seen them bring that up a couple weeks ago. I was watching it, and they were saying that's how they can, get some money back into the system, because they said all the people we have, they already going to be taken care of by Social Security and stuff, so they'll be covered. That's what they were saying. I heard the one lawmaker say that. So yeah, that makes sense too. Now that's a hell of a lot of sense.
Like I said, I'm not telling you can't do it, but you also got to understand, like when Gary's saying, go to Voc Rehab. Okay, you go to Voc Rehab. What's the first thing Voc Rehab going to ask you? What is it that you want to do? You already retired. What the hell are you going to tell them? I want to do what? Learn how to sit with my legs crossed correctly in my rocking chair? What the hell are you going to tell them? What you going to tell them? If you are, I'm being dead serious, Gary. Think about what you all are telling people, okay? Because it's totally different if you're not retired yet, you're not receiving Social Security yet, and you go to Voc Rehab and you say, okay, I want to try to go to work. And they do what they did to me, deem you unemployable. Now, that's totally different. If they deem you unemployable, that's totally different. But if I'm already retired, what the hell? But rehab, what you fill the application out for? Are you trying to get onto independent living program? Or are you trying to go to school? And if you're going to school and you already retired, what you going to school for? I'm not trying to be, what's the word I'm looking for? Condescending or trying to make it sound like I know it all. I'm just telling you from the point of view of somebody that's worked there, looking at this going, well, what we're doing here?
Yeah, you just said that too, like what Gary said. You said that earlier about the people with the letters from the doctors and stuff too. You know, you gotta look at it. That comes into play with that as well, because they're gonna like, well, wait a minute. Vocational doctor said that you can't work, but no, you can't work because you look at you at retirement age. You're not going to be fit in the workforce at that age anyway. You're not going to meet the workforce requirements.
Right, because all I'm saying is like this, guys. Again, I'm just looking at it from the other side. If you have retired due to your retirement age, I'm not saying because, like, if you retire because your service connection stopped you from working, that's one thing. But if you are of retirement age, you work 40 years for Boeing, you work 40 years for whoever, and you just retire because you're of that age. Now you're going to go to the government and say, I want TDIU. What? I know me. I'll be looking at you like, what? Man, look, that's all I'm saying.
Right. But yeah, that's how they did me. They threw, once they knew I couldn't work, I didn't even apply for TDIU. They put me on TDIU, and then until my rating,
Yeah, see, that's a whole different scenario. You couldn't work, right? That same thing they did with me. Dude, I went in. The lady was like, are you working? I said, yeah, I got my own company. She said, no, you can't do that no more. You're going to hurt yourself. I'm going to put this in. They're going to call you in about a week or two, and you're going to be done. And I'll be damn, Mike. It wasn't 3 weeks. I got a call. The doctor said, are you out right now somewhere working? Stop. You no longer work. You no longer work. I said, what? I'm on the roof, Mike, doing a job. You can no longer work.
Yeah.
I said, what the hell is this? The guy's like, your legs are too bad for you to be out there, especially on that roof. They're going to put you on TDIU. When they put me on TDIU, Mike, I wasn't on TDIU 3 months or 4 months. They made me PNT 100%. I was like, all right, cool, whatever, man, cool.
That's how they did me, bro. Because I was trying to go back to work, and they snatched my CDL. They said, "Shit, you can't even pass. Wow. You can't." They said, "You can't even pass the damn test, physical." I said, "Yeah, I can." Shit, I went into. They said, "You had a TBI, your leg, your neuropathy." Okay. Man, they told me no. They said, "Nope, you got." I said, "Well, I can still." Nope. Them motherfuckers put me on TDIU themselves and told me I would never pass a physical again.
Oh, wow. Okay. All right. So K-Max said the reason I retired is because I could no longer do my job because of my. Okay, that's different. That's totally different.
Right.
If you can't work because of your service connection, got it. But if you are retirement age trying to get TDIU, good luck. Good luck with that one.
Oh yeah, he good then.
Markel A. Voc Rehab letter is no from Voc Rehab. I don't. ALS.
It's from outside agency. It's not through VA.
It's from an outside agency.
Yeah.
Let me see. I was also on SSDI when I applied for TDIU, and okay, again, Gary. Okay, y'all, stop trying to fight what I'm saying and listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying. Clear your mind. Listen to what I'm saying. When I said retirement age, if you're on SSDI, you're not on retirement age, right? Retirement age would mean you're receiving retirement from Social Security. Before you write anything else, stop. Listen to what I said. I said if you are retirement age, meaning you're receiving retirement because you retired from a job. I've never said if you were on SSDI, you couldn't get TDIU. I've never said you couldn't apply for TDIU. You guys have got to listen to what I'm saying before you respond, because there's a huge difference between being on SSDI, which means you paid into the system, you're disabled, the government recognizes you disabled, and they're paying you for being disabled. Got it? Which means you can easily get TDIU. Got it? But when you are 67 years old, you left your job because you're 40 years into your job. Then you want to go and apply for TDIU. Good luck with that. That's what I said. You guys have got to listen. You got to listen. Okay? SSDI is your insurance you paid into. That's how you got that, which means you probably could still be working, but you can't because of your disability. You can easily apply for TDIU. But when your ass is SSA, meaning you are receiving retirement from Social Security, that is totally different. Totally different situation.
Yeah, a lot of people too get SSDI and SSI mixed up, man. A lot of people do.
That's why I try to always say what it is and what's not and what it's not. But Mike, I got to tell you, there are so many people that I get to hear from in the Philippines when I do Bobby D show that are overseas living on SSI. I'm like, dog, how you living on $960 a month?
Oh shit!
How you living on $960 a month in the Philippines?
Shit.
Hell no, man. I was up there complaining the other day. Me and my wife stopped. We stopped and bought some things the other day. I said, God damn. I'm like, $375 for what? But 3 bags. I said, what the fuck? Man, how the hell? Man.
So, and they know they ain't supposed to be over there, Mike. That's the thing. I've had people reach out to me. Hey, I got a review coming. I don't have the money to get back to the States. Do you think I can go to the embassy and they'll help me? I said, yeah, they're going to help you. Because the first thing they're going to do is see how long your ass been there. And once they see you've been there longer than 30 days, they're going to cut your ass off.
Yep. Damn.
You know the rules. Anybody on SSI know the rules, dog. You can go on Google and see the rules right now. They got to explain the rules when they got awarded the benefit. They got a letter from Social Security, or they either got a judgment from a judge, from a federal judge. They know the rules, Mike. So when they get cut off, I don't feel sorry for them.
Damn, bro, they turning themselves in because you know they're gonna ask them how long you been over here. You know they work, but that's the government. The government,
Mike. They ain't even gotta ask them. All they gotta do is look at their passport. When did you get stamped? Let's see. Oh, they stamped you over a year ago.
Yeah.
So you've been living over here knowing you're supposed to be back in the States after 30 days. Okay, I don't feel sorry for you at all.
What's that? What's that lawyer? One call. That's all. One phone call, that's all.
I'm serious, dog. I know some people think, man, you be cold, you be hard. No, Mike, if I tell you I'm gonna give you $5,000 a month, you can only be overseas for 30 days. And then you decide, well, I'm gonna stay over here a year. Fuck what he said, I'm gonna stay over here a year.
Shit.
And I call to check on you. Hey man, I need you to come by the house in like 20 minutes. Oh no, dog, I can't do it. Why not? Oh, I'm such and such. Okay, well, be here about 2 hours. No, I can't do that either. You understand what I'm saying? It's like the government is giving you something you didn't even work for, and you still gonna risk it and take your butt overseas for what? And you lose your little $960. It's like y'all crazy. Y'all crazy. Straight up crazy.
No. Well, I guess they can live over there now permanently without their access. Shit. No, I'm good on that one. Hell no.
Let's see. I'm blessed. I reached early retirement age, took my Social Security and pension, and got the hell up out of there. I was fed up with the public. Okay, came back.
Shit, I'll blame him.
Let's see. Which way can TDIU be better than scheduler if at all.
Oof, way.
Which way can it be better? No way it can be better. I'm trying to make sure I understand what you're asking. You say which way can TDIU be better? There's no way.
No, that's what he's saying. He co-signed with you saying shit. I wouldn't even try TDIU. I'd be going for a schedule. Yeah.
I mean, I understand like some people they only have certain disabilities and they maxed out on that disability. They've gone as far as it'll go. You know. Now me, if I'm on TDIU, I'm gonna tell you straight up, I'm trying to find some secondary conditions to get me over the hump.
Yeah.
To get me off TDIU and get me to scheduler. Versus, because if Congress ends up passing these bills they talking about with TDIU, you talking about some of y'all half your income or maybe most of your income disappearing. And that's why I tell people all the time on TDIU, dog, you need to be fine. What conditions you got you can say is secondary to whatever your primary is to get you from 70, 80% to 100. It ain't easy. I ain't gonna tell you it's easy. But no, that's what I be fighting for.
Yeah, I mean, shit, my whole goal was to go back to work. And when I had me on TDIU, my social worker kept telling me, they were sending me shit. I didn't even know they put claims in or something. They was like, did you know we do TDIU for a reason? This to help you continue to get that money until you schedule, because you gonna get scheduled. If the question is when. I'm like, yeah. I said, but I'm good with TDIU. No, you're not. Like, we put you on TDIU because we see that you do have the conditions to meet the schedule. It's just a matter of time pushing it through. I was like, oh, okay. Well, shit. I was like, all right, I'll tell you whatever it is, because you ain't going back to work. And we already know that.
No. And that's something that people don't know, Mike. So for those of you who are not aware, if the U.S. government ever tells you, or a VA doctor, any federal employee tells you, you're not doing this no more, you ain't doing it. You ain't doing it legally. I'll put it that way. You ain't doing it. You're not doing it. If they put you on and tell you how many firearms you got in your house, and you say, oh, I got like 2 or 3 guns. Okay, you're gonna have to get rid of them. You can't have no guns in your house. You can't own a gun. You ain't never gonna be able to buy a gun again. They ain't bullshitting when they tell you that.
Mm-hmm.
There's a list they can put you on. Don't care, you ain't never been arrested. You ain't never got nothing. The government puts you on that list. You cannot legally buy a gun. No, you can't. Never again.
Bro, I be feeling, you mentioned I ain't telling them I'm amended, but I know I got issues, and my counselors, they know I got issues. But it's just like, it hurts me, man, when I go through my therapy session with my wife. That's the first thing they ask all the time. Are you safe? Did he attain any more weapons? I'm like, don't y'all know I'm sitting right here? I can hear y'all. Like, God damn. Y'all made me feel like, God damn, I can't be trusted around nothing. Shit.
I'm just telling you, man, that's the truth. The government don't play when it comes to that stuff. They tell you you can't own a weapon, or if they call you and you sound like you a little iffy, where are you? They're going to ask, where are you? Because they see where you are. They know where you are. They're going to ask you, see if you're going to tell, where are you? Oh, I'm such and such. Okay. And they'll keep you on the phone till the police get there, or they send an ambulance to come get you. But somebody coming to get you.
Bruh, you are so correct, because listen at this. Last month, I have a schedule next month with my psychiatrist and my psychologist, and they specifically stated I got the voicemail, they left me a voicemail. They said, when your appointment next month, and make sure you are not out of the country. I'm like, huh? They told me that. God damn. I said, oh shit. Why do y'all have to say that? That shit, they know.
They know. They know where you at right now.
Hell
Dude,
yeah.
why do you think you guys out there who have an iPad from the VA, a watch from the VA, a phone from the VA, they know
CPAP.
Exactly where you are. CPAP. They know exactly where you are. There ain't no guesswork. Talk about, well, I'm in Florida. Then your ass over in Colombia, or you in the DR. They know.
Hey, telehealth appointments. They pinging your location.
Every time, Mike. They know exactly where you're at. VPN, no VPN, our U.S. government knows. They know where you at.
Oh
They
yeah.
know where you are. Ain't no
Oh
point
yeah.
in trying to hide it or lie or make up some crap. Just tell the people the truth. That's why I always tell them the truth. Just tell them the truth. If
That's
you ain't got
exactly
nothing else, you got the truth. Tell them the truth.
exactly. That's why I told him when I left Yuma last year, when I told him I'm going back to Mexico. And my counsel said, "You are?" I said, "Yeah." And she put it in notes. Hey, that said that he'd had enough. It's stressful for me. He's going back to Mexico. They put it in my file. They already know. They already know I was gone. I said, "Shit." When they call me, they say, "Are you somewhere you can talk, or where you at?" And I'm over. Okay, well, can you call us tomorrow from the States? I'm like, from the States? Like, okay.
Because Mike, if they got to come get you, they coming to get you.
Oh yeah, for sure.
They gonna keep you on that phone. They gonna come get you.
Exactly. With no sirens on, they pull it up in stealth mode.
And y'all think we lying, man. I'm telling y'all the truth about this, dude. The government does not play, especially if they think you a danger. Oh no, they come to get you. They come to get you. Don't play around like that. Do not do it. But that's what I mean, Mike. Now say, Mike, all of a sudden you just took off. You didn't say nothing to nobody. You just took off. You think they just gonna let you take off like that? Knowing all the issues you got right now, you think it's fine if you just disappear?
No, because they sure got on my ass about going to DR without telling them too. That's what I told me. She sure did.
Now, Mike, I don't know how many times I've got on here and told people, like, you don't have to really get permission from them to go places, but it's in your best interest to let them know what you're getting ready to do. It really is. Because if something happens to you, okay, they know where you are, they know why you're there, and they can help you. They can help you guys. They can really help you. But if you call yourself, fuck them, I'm gonna go where the hell I want to go and F them. Okay, now you didn't get your ass in some shit in a country that nobody knows where you are.
Right.
You got no help. No.
It's just like you and I have some of the same condition. They know I'm a fall risk.
Yep.
And they like, man, what if you went? She's like, what if you went over there and fell? You was in the Airbnb, you passed a bumpy head. You think the Airbnb people that own that gonna call and say, "Hey, we got his body"? Man, they gonna just dump you somewhere. Nobody gonna know. She said they gonna look like they did the murder, so they gonna wash their hand with it. This shit, we wouldn't know nothing. I was like, yeah, like just let us know. Just send us shoot us you got my. She said, you got my text, you got my email, you got my phone number. Just text me. Just say, hey, I'm about to go out of the country and where I'm going. I'm how many days or whatever. We fine with that. At least we know if we don't hear from you, we know where to start looking. It's like, oh, okay.
That's all I'm saying, man. It's like when I left, everybody knows where I am. Social Security knows where I am. People who pay me, I'm putting it that way. The people who I get some money from, they need to know where you are.
Yeah.
They're paying you. They need to know where you are. So all this about, their government don't need to know nothing. Okay, they cut your ass off. I guarantee you gonna call them and find out.
I used to think that same way. I used to think the same way too, my girl, man. Like, man, I ain't telling these motherfucker. I ain't telling the man what I'm doing. He don't even know what the fuck I'm doing. Shit. The man got my attention a couple times. I'm like, hey, why I can't do this? Why I can't do it? Because you need to call us. you need to get in touch with it. Shit. Okay.
That's all I'm saying, man. It's like it's Big Brother, man. Big Brother always watching me. See, when I travel outside the U.S., I call Navy Federal, let them know, so my cars will work whenever I meet. Whenever I guess you mean to say need them. Okay. Yeah. I don't even do that no more here. I've been living here so long, they're so used to it. Because you know how you used to, Mike, what is it, every 30 days, I think they give you? If you're going to be abroad, you got to go back in 30 days and check and do your travel schedule again.
Right.
Like if you're going to be outside the country in a certain area, you got to say from, for example, the 12th of June to the 12th of July, I'm going to be in whatever country. Mm-hmm. Okay, they'll leave your card turned on knowing these are your travel dates. And if you're going to stay longer, you got to set new travel dates. Man, I haven't set travel dates in about 4 years.
Oh, wow.
That's how long I've been living here. They don't even question it because I use it all the time here. So They're
Yeah.
like, yeah, he lives over there.
Yeah, they asked me, I think the last time, been last year sometime, when I couldn't get my car to work, and I called. They said, "Well, how long? How often?" I said, "I'm over there all the time, or I'm out of." Okay, how long you think you're gonna be? So we won't, I said, "Oh shit, put it for 2 years." And they're like, "Okay, after 2 years, you might have to call and, you know, redo it again. Say, well, you out of the country or whatever." I was like, "Okay, yeah," because that shit got tedious, man. Every time you went to the damn ATM out of the country, motherfucker, like, your shit ain't working. You're like, what the fuck?
It looks suspicious.
Yeah. Like, man, I know I got motherfucking money in the bank. What the fuck you mean? Transaction denied or declined. You standing in line, and it happened to me last year, man. It was embarrassing. I was gonna pay my card in Mexico. I went and buy all these groceries and shit. I'm at the line. Everybody, they got one line open. Try this card. And she tried, well, it's not working. So I'm like, what? Let me get another machine. She tried, no, it ain't working. I was like, shit, you got me fucked up. Yeah, it is. Shit. By the time I got called the bank, they said, yeah, we did that because we didn't know if it was you. I'm like, man, did you know I had all that shit in the buggy? I couldn't pay for the shit because I'm standing in the motherfucking line. They like, well, you got to let us know. I'm like, shit.
Yeah, they don't play around with that, dude. That's one of the reasons why I left Bank of America. I was in the States, Mike, and went to what's that mall outside of Phoenix? If you're going north, you're leaving Phoenix, you're going past what's all that? Deerfield.
Deerfield, yeah.
Deer Valley, you left all that. And there's a mall, outlet mall, way out.
I know which one you're talking about. Like you going toward
Flagstaff.
Flagstaff, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. That area. I was with Bank of America. I'm in the outlet mall. I got like, I don't know, a couple $100 I'm getting ready to spend in the Nike store. It was a Nike outlet. I remember because I took Tatiana. Yeah. It was a Nike outlet. We in line. I go up with my card. The lady says, transaction declined. You have another card? I said, wait, transaction, I just got paid. How did transaction decline? And I said, no, run it again. She ran it again. She said, nope, not working. You had to get another card or you had to get out of line. Man, my daughter was so embarrassed, man. We sitting there like, I know I got money. I called the bank. I said, hey, my ATM card ain't working. She said, yeah, we normally follow people's activity, and whenever something looks suspicious, we just cut it off. I said, you don't even call nobody. You don't text. You just cut the shit off.
They'll say, do you physically have your card? I'm like, yeah, right here in my damn hand.
Give me even the CVC, what is it, the CVS, CVC number, whatever it is, 3 digits on the back, or read the card number, something like that they'll say. Mm-hmm. I'm like, damn, dog. But this was before they start contacting. Now they'll send you an email or they'll send you a text alert saying, verified. Was this you? Yeah. Was this you that did this or whatever? This was before then. Man, that shit is embarrassing, dog. Especially when you know you got money in the bank. It's like,
And then what's the bad thing about it, they even let you check they'll even let you check your account on the app. And see, like, I got plenty. Wait a minute, I'm checking it right here. I'm looking at my money. And like,
and you can show the cashier, dude, I got $10,000 right here.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, yeah, but it ain't working.
Yeah, you might have it, but we don't.
It ain't working. Yeah, that shit is embarrassing as hell, dude.
Hey, the motherfucker's like, man, that could be a damn screenshot for 2 years ago. He's like, shit, no.
Let's see. My credit card company told me it's not necessary for me to let them know anymore. They said I'm not responsible for charges that are not mine. You got a good credit card company.
Yeah.
That's like American Express, or you got a black card like Navy Federal. Because that's what they told me. That black card gets stolen, somebody charged a bunch of shit. It wasn't you? No, don't worry about it.
Exactly.
Don't even worry about it.
USAA like that too, man. USAA pretty good about that too. Mm-hmm.
Which one you got? You got a couple credit. I don't have any credit cards with USAA. All of mine are with Navy Federal.
Yeah, I have one with USA. They platinum, and she told me a couple times I used it, and I'm like, they know they're verified. Did you just make a transaction, this and that? And I'll be like, hold on, because I can't think. Like, I don't know if that was, I don't know. I may have it set up automatic. And they're like, was it you? I'm like, maybe. And it's like, okay, well, right now we're not gonna pay it. I'm like, okay,
He said, Mike, maybe.
maybe.
Depends on how
Yeah,
much it was and what it
yeah.
was
Depending
for.
on hey, I ain't gonna even lie, Markel. I used my
Hey,
credit card one time.
don't confess to something on here now that you ain't got no business confessing to.
No, it ain't nothing illegal.
Okay.
Nothing. I'm just saying. I ain't gonna lie. It just ain't legal. I mean, this is nothing illegal. I went to what was it? The casino over in Mexico. The motherfucker tried to fraudulently charge my card twice because I took money out at the cage. You know how you go and get advance, take money off your card, and they tried to tell me that it didn't go through. And my phone notified me right then. That money was taken or whatever.
Right.
I'm like, what do you mean it didn't go through? I just got nope, it didn't work. Try it again. I said, shit, you try it again. And they like, oh, it ain't going. I said, no. Right. I stepped out of line, called the bank. The bank said, yeah, they just did. She said, now they trying to push another one through. And she said, did you get the money? I said, they told me no, it didn't go through. Shit. Next thing I know, man, the bank had stopped their shit and credit me for, the lady said, for the fees that they were trying to charge me, because they charged them fees. They gave me the casino fees back to me, even though I didn't get the money, because they was trying to fraudulently take money out my card. The
That
bank
happens a lot, bro. Like
Yeah,
here, Mike, I have learned, okay? I don't care how good your Spanish is here. You a foreigner here, you are much better off letting your friend, your prepago, whoever you with,
he
let
said
them
you
pay for it. Let them pay for it. I'm being real when I say this, Mike. Let them pay for it. Let them pay for it. Dog, I have been in some situations here. I go to pay for something. They will charge it twice, thinking you don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, or that you're not paying attention, or the amount that they're getting ready to charge, and you looking at the thing on the wall. Okay,
Right.
it's 50,000 pesos, and you give them 100,000, and they give you back 25. You're like,
Mm-hmm.
what, my other 25? And they kind of look at you. But if you let the locals do it, oh, they ain't pulling that shit, because the locals know they ain't pulling that.
Oh shit.
Anything I do, Mike, that involves me having to buy something here, I ain't buying nothing. I'm giving
Right.
it to them. You go buy it, and you
Hey,
bring it back to me.
that's exactly how my wife do, bro. We go to the store here. She'll say, "You put it up on the belt. I'm gonna watch her scan it or play." Because she been like, "Give me the receipt." Looking at, wait a minute, what? How much was that? And then, and she like, "Oh, okay," because I know the shelf said this or whatever. And then she be on their ass. She don't walk out of that store without watching to see what they scan or what they do, boy. She own it.
And it ain't mom and pop spots. It's these retail stores here. We were in the mall when that shit happened. I'm like, that's not even what the price is.
Mm-mm.
But the thing is, see, in like our mind, expats, man, I've been living here 6 years. I know da 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 da.
Right.
They don't know you. They don't know you've been living here 6 years. To them, you still a foreigner.
And
They
see, Mark,
don't they ain't got a clue how long you've been here.
and see, Markel, it's different in the States too. I've been in retail for many years when I was working in the job industry in the States. And you work in retail or something, you take down your till, your register, being over just like being short. I mean, you don't rob somebody, so you can get in trouble for that. But here in Mexico, if they over, that's their extra money. That money they
Yep,
get to put in their pocket.
they put it in their pocket and they keep it moving.
Yeah.
They keep it moving. They ain't trying to hunt you down and say, sir, I overcharged you in your credit card. No, they're not.
Mm-mm.
No, they're not.
That's their
But this
come up.
is Mike, I'm being dead serious when I tell y'all this. This is a piece of advice for those of you who are traveling or living abroad. You got some overseas friends from people, local friends, you got a local girl, your local whoever. Let them handle it.
Right.
You don't handle it. You let them handle it. Because they know. If you buying something out of the street, don't you buy it. Because them chiclets that's 5 pesos, that shit is now 20 pesos for you, or 60 pesos. No, let them handle it. You don't, let them deal with it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You right about that. Even,
Hell
I've been dealing
no.
with Mexico for 20 years. And I still got places where like mechanics, they can do some brakes or something.
Oh
They like,
no.
hey,
I'll get it. Don't worry. I'll go get it because they already know they're gonna try to charge me bingo prices. You got money. We this shit.
Dude, that shit happens here. Oh man. If I go somewhere by myself, especially in the malls here, and I don't care what mall it is, and you can clearly see the price, Mike. I'm looking at the price. I'm repeating what they say the price is. They still gonna try to overcharge. Not all of them. I'm not gonna put it on all of them. It's not all of them. But some of them have gotten really slick at doing it. And you don't realize it until you get home and you look at your credit card. How the hell they charge me? Because there ain't no taxes here. You know, the prices is what the price is.
Right.
I forgot how it is in Mexico. But
the same way.
Yeah, if it's 20,000 pesos, just in American money. Let's say you buying something that's $56. There's no added tax. The tax is already added in. That's just what the price is.
Mm-hmm.
So when you get home and you look at your credit card, and instead of $56, you would charge $96. Well, that's $40 she made in her pocket that day, or he made in his pocket that day.
Exactly, because they look at it like maybe they tip you, maybe you tip them. You said, hey, that's how they look at it.
I tip you 80% of what I bought.
Mm-hmm. Because, like I said, they teal over. That means you was generous.
Yeah, you too damn generous. You gave 80%.
Shit, the company look at it long as we ain't short. We don't give a damn.
Hey, as long as we ain't missing and he ain't complaining, hey, we good. We
Exactly.
good. But
exactly.
And the taxis, here's another one, Mike. Y'all dealing with taxis. Okay. Please learn a smidgen of Spanish if you coming anywhere in Latin America. Just a smidgen. Just a smidgen. Even if you only know hola, como estás, and you know that the name of the building you're going to or the address of where you're going, practice that. Because if your cab driver even thinks you don't know no Spanish, oh, he gonna take you for a ride. You going for a ride today. You should have been there in 10, 15 minutes. Your ass is about to take a 30, 40-minute ride.
Easily.
He gonna circle around where you're supposed to go at least twice, if not 3 times. You gonna go in a circle. And you be like, damn, didn't we just pass this place? I know I just seen this building. Yep. He about to milk the hell out of you easily.
And you better learn how to count them pesos. Shit.
Yeah, the worst thing you can do is sit there and go, I don't understand the money. Here, just throw some money out there and tell them, okay, take what you need. Oh no.
They're gonna be looking at you waiting on you waiting on some change or what? They wait to see if you know what you gave them. That's what they do.
No, I have been in the DR and seen people do that. They just pull their money out, throw it on the counter. Okay, take what you need. I'm like, are you crazy? That's why I would just give it to him.
Bruh, that's what the old man, that old Vietnam vet guy used to do when I first met him a couple of years ago. We go somewhere, I don't like no fucking pesos. I'm paying with American dollars. I said, you just gave $100. Hell yeah, she know how much she need to take out of it. I said, man, you crazy above.
He lucky to get anything back.
Exactly. Damn, Markel do some of these. What the hell? Comeback survivor.
Yeah, hold on. K-Max said Brazil forever. Okay. Do you think some of these medications cause your teeth to fall? Oh, hell yeah. Damn. Ain't no telling what they're giving you. Man, ain't no telling how, because everybody reacts different to medication.
Oh, let me answer that one right quick for Comeback Survivor. The implant dentist that did my device, yes, you are right, Comeback Survivor, because they said that some of the medication that we taking, if you ever wake up with dry mouth and stuff, that means that the medication is stopping your saliva glands, and that can cause bad breath. When you start having bad breath like that, that means your teeth are decaying because of the medication drying your mouth. It's good to slob at night, they said, because it's keeping your mouth moisture and your teeth decay from being decaying. So yeah.
That medication that's drying y'all wake up, motherfucking throat sore as hell, or thirsty, you
yes, sir.
All that shit. You killing your goddamn teeth. You killing them.
And motherfucking and breath smell like you done ate a couple buns last night. Shit, yeah.
Damn. What's going on, Mr. Damn. All right, Mike. Tell us how you really feel.
Okay, so let me get this motherfucker off my life.
Tell us how you really feel. Let's see your attention on that. At ease, Grand Rising, Markel, good information you put out. Hold on, man.
Shit.
Okay, good information you put out on SSDI, etc. These vets got to realize either you're going back to work or you stay on SSDI, but not both. Quit trying to scam the government. Hey, I'm gonna let that marinate, as they say right now.
Yeah,
let that marinate.
Each his own. Cause Shannon, I ain't playing with Uncle Sam like that yet. No.
Nah, man. I understand, man. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I understand people who are on Social Security. They don't have no other income, dog, and you didn't really make a whole lot. You ain't getting a whole lot in Social Security. I mean, the average person in the U.S. on Social Security only getting like what, $1,400-$1,500 a month.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't getting a whole lot. So I understand you trying to do something because you ain't getting enough money. But you got to understand who you're playing with. This is your U.S. government. These are the same people that if they need a part of your land, they going to just take it. They ain't going to ask no questions or sit there and wait for you to figure out whether or not you want to give it to them. They just going to take it. That's what they do.
Yeah.
If you owe them money, I don't care if you owe them $5. They taking out that next check. They going to take that $5. They get their money. So when y'all ask these questions about, can I do this? Can I apply for this? I always know who you're messing with. Know who you're dealing with.
Real quick, have you found or you heard anybody, which I have, I just don't know the answer to it, and I haven't seen any of it appearing on SSDI. Some people have got, I don't know if it's just for SSI, advanced money already, or I told them you better spend that motherfucker because they said you may not get a check in July. But
Yeah. So I kind of talked about this, I think like 2 videos ago. So what happened was with Social Security, well, SSI, I forgot what you call it. That's a technical term for it, but they're getting their check early for July. So they're getting their check now. Some people are getting their check right now for SSI, but you're not getting a check in July. So you out there balling, oh man, we living it up, $1,800 this month. Come next month, you ain't got a nickel because they ain't sending you another check for July. You're not gonna get another check till August.
Okay, is that just for SSI or SSDI?
Yeah, that's just SSI.
What about there's some people I know they told me they spousal benefits. Is that for spousal benefit too?
Yep.
Okay, that's what it is then. Because they get 2 checks this month because it falls on the first falls on a Saturday or something.
On a weekend, yeah.
Yeah.
The first is on a weekend, yeah. So they're gonna get 2 checks. But don't go out there and ball all out, thinking the government and gave you a stimulus check. Or you got lucky they didn't send you a check by accident. No, dog.
Yeah, you ain't getting nothing free. Hell to the no.
Hell no. Yeah, don't play that game. Gary said, Mike, you don't want to get put in the VA mental ward. Now that they put you in there, because they ain't
hell no. I know you ain't coming out. Shit, I volunteer surrender before I let them put me in.
You damn right. They come up and say, how you doing? Who are you? Oh, we with the VA. Oh, okay. I'm gonna voluntarily put myself in.
Yeah. They had one of my boys. He was officer retired. Shit, his wife called him. Shit, he locked his ass up over the weekend. Luckily, he's one of those legal. He by the book type. He told him I'm gonna call and say y'all held me hostage because ain't nothing wrong with that dude. They let that mother go on a Sunday.
Wow.
Hey, he had him.
Wow.
Shit.
Wow, boy, that's he lucky. He got some knowledge. He lucky.
Oh yeah, he would eat. He said he would tell him, no, y'all hold me hostage. I didn't have to be, he said, well, for your own good and your family. He said, no, ain't nothing wrong with me. So y'all gonna just lock me up, hold me hostage. Man, he would tell him all the stuff he did, man. But he always been like that. He been notebook. Man, that dude used to recite all the BSTs in the Marine Corps, everything. That dude knew everything. He was sitting in the room and read every new thing that, man, I wouldn't expect nothing different from him. I told my normal person when they got out because he ain't
Hell
normal.
No. Normal person Mike that took their shoes, put them in a bathrobe, and sit their ass up. They probably give them a shot and put them in that damn nut house. That's what it is gonna be for the next 6 months.
Bruh, when one of my caseworker told me how the medicine, when I first started taking my mental health medicine, I had me, I'm talking about not 2 days like this medicine. I was out for weeks and like a zombie walking to the bathroom, bro. Sometimes I don't even remember getting up going to the bathroom. And they told me, you see how that was? Imagine being on that 24/7 when they lock you up in the ward. I said, oh shit. I'm good.
Oh, that's the other thing too, guys. For those of you that don't like to take your meds, you get in that house, you taking the meds as scheduled. Morning,
yes,
noon, and night. You're gonna be so high and drugged and fucked up, you don't even know where you are. You don't know what year it is, you don't know nothing. So for all the people out there faking, if you ever get locked up,
hey, I'm telling you now, this ain't what you want. You don't want that. Hell no.
All the ones out there faking, getting them VA pills and throwing them in the toilet, they going in you. They ain't going in the toilet.
Okay.
They going in you.
She be high as giraffe, boo boo.
Uncle Sam gonna make sure you take them pills every morning, every noon, every night while you there. You taking them pills.
Man, Monkey, the first time they gave me the meds years ago, bro, it had me crying. I said, I don't want no more.
Oh, and those out there thinking, Mike, well, I'm gonna just refuse. I'm not gonna take it. Ain't no problem. That ain't no problem, dog. They got some shit they'll stick in your butt. You ain't got to worry about it.
Okay.
You gonna be out. You gonna be out.
That part. You
gonna be out, dog.
If they ever
days.
Yeah, they come in there and wake you up just to give you some more medicine or put it in water. You want to take a drink of water? Here, wake up, drink a thing of water. You drink that water, go right back out for 2 more days.
That's the thing, Mike. What do you think they put in your food when you're in the nut house? You think you just eating just regular mashed potatoes and whatnot?
Okay.
No.
Hey, same thing they were doing to you in boot camp, those saltpeter.
Bro, check it out, man. Because anybody ever been in? Because I had to go to the hospital one time for pneumonia at the VA. Dog, they have assigned trays with your name on it specifically for you. Okay, because it's medication in their food. In case y'all didn't know that, I'm telling you, somebody that worked there. There's medication in that food. There's medication in that coffee that you requested or that juice you requested. There's medication in it. In case you were not aware. That's why it is assigned specifically for you. If you've ever stayed at a VA hospital and you had a roommate, they tell you, don't give him what you got on your tray.
Your plate.
They don't want that. They don't want that shit to mix because they got food. They got medicine in it. So
and they try to
food.
They try to fool people that's because of food allergies and stuff like that. That's what they tell you.
Dog.
Yeah.
I'm telling you somebody that worked there. There's medicine in their food. That's real talk.
Yeah. Yeah, don't be no dummy. Don't fall for the okie banana tailpipe. Shit.
Let's see. Sometimes MT. You know what that means, Mike?
No, sometimes MT. No.
Yeah, I don't know what that is, Gary. That part 100.
Yeah. I'm telling you, man. I had some people telling me, man, I can't sleep the shit. I said, you want some meds?
I tell them quick.
Mike,
I tell them quick. I can't sleep at night. I got some trazodone you can try.
Shit.
Don't take it all. I tell them, hey, don't take it all. Cut it in half, and then cut it in half again, and then take that quarter, and then take that. Then call me back.
Man, Monkey, I got some meds, bruh. They call it elephant tranquilizer, bruh. I got some meds. I take that med, and I told you last year, man, I could take that. I said, see you. It could be a Monday. I said, see you on Friday. Let's go, bruh. Shit, man. And I ain't gonna lie.
Wayne,
Sometimes I need it, bruh. Like no sleep. It's my meds when I need it. I know when I need it because it's make me feel like that I
oh
did
shit.
yesterday. No sleep. Everything bothers me, man. I'm so very irritative. I get real irritated about everything. And my wife told me the other day in the store, everything bothers me, Markel. A woman passed me and she looked at me wrong. I was in the store tripping out, man. I was like, let's get the fuck out of here. What the fuck wrong with people today? My wife was like, it's you. It ain't the people. I'm like, what the hell?
Damn.
Bro, I ain't lying, man. I was tripping yesterday. I'm in the store. The woman passed, and we was up there trying to get some different dog food. My dog will change her diet, and I'm looking, and the woman passed to get her some dog food or something. But we was in the aisle, and the woman passed, and she looked at. She wasn't the only one, but she looked at me, and then she looked at my wife. Then she looked. I said, "What the fuck wrong with this one?" My wife looked at me. She said, "You need to go home and go to sleep. Something wrong with." I said, "Is it me or the people today? It's crazy out here today." And she said, "No, it's you."
That hit a little different when it comes from your wife. You're like, damn, it's me. Hold
Bruh.
up, hold up.
That's why I had to ask her. That's what, because Markel, I ain't gonna lie. Like I tell my psychiatrist and my counselor, I said, I don't call my wife no dog or no animal. I said my wife like emotional support person for me. Because sometimes she ain't right, man. I look up. I get, because she'll look at me. She'll know about it. She like, don't even say nothing because I know you about to say something stupid. Or you about to say something that's gonna be offensive. Don't say that. I'm like, man, get me the fuck up out of here, boy, before I go. I mean, you seen the episode, man, when I was in the DR, bro. I can get like that sometimes, man. I mean, I can get like I don't want to be around somebody, or I can get like everybody against me, against the world, or I can just get like, I don't know, just leave me the fuck alone before I snap type person,
Yeah, but Mike, at least you know you can recognize. There's some
Oh
people
yeah.
out there that can't even they don't have somebody to tell them, dog, it's you. It ain't nobody, it's you.
Yeah.
You the one got to step away.
Yeah.
Let me read this real quick, Mr. Wayne. It says, this is why disabled vets don't need to be out in the street, wilding out and partying, knowing they have PTSD, have an incident in them streets, and them laws get called VA gonna find out.
Oh yeah. You're right about that, Wayne.
And this is why these countries, like here in Colombia, especially with veterans with high PTSD, this is why they got the rule they got. It's happened here. That's the only reason they would have a rule like that. It has happened here too often. People will come here, can't handle their alcohol, and freak out.
Markel, you got to think about it, man. It ain't saying I don't need a high rating, but I don't even have a high rating. If mine's bad with the rating that I got, imagine people that got 100%. God damn.
Mike, like I said, dog, I see these people every day getting on that metro or getting on that bus, and Mike, that line, and all those people, and the way they be crowded on them buses, I'm like, there ain't no way in hell you got mental health issues did this shit.
No,
bro. How you deal with not just the patience to wait that long, but then once you get on the bus, you are crammed like this on that bus with a bunch of people you don't even know. And that doesn't bother you. That has no effect on you whatsoever. I highly doubt that. I highly doubt that.
Ain't no way, man. Last week, my sister, and this just on the phone, she sent me a video. She at the Janet Jackson concert in Phoenix last week. Man, I snapped. I snapped by just watching the day. I said, "You crazy as fuck. Get off my, don't send me no more shit like that." And she like, "What's wrong? It's cool. It's a lot of people." I said, "That part. Hell no. I ain't no way. I seen them. She couldn't even hold her phone up in the air to take a video because they were bumping all into her arm and shit like that." I said, "Oh, I'd have caught a case in that mother." No.
That's what I'm saying, Mike. That's the part I don't get. What a lot of these people who travel abroad saying, "Well, you know, I got PTSD, yada yada yada," and I'm like, "Well, how are you getting around?" "Oh, I take the bus, I take the metro." "Now, dog, I live in these countries." "Now, dog, now I lived in these countries. I've seen what these things look like, and I ain't getting on none of it. I don't even have PTSD."
Actually, Jay Love yesterday when I was live in the line, the dude pull up. He saw. I mean, people call me paranoid. You can call me what you want to. I know that's my my PTSD and shit. My motherfucker pull up beside me and just stop, and he got room to go all the way. Man, I trip out on, I freak out on kind of shit like that. Man, what the fuck this motherfucker up to? You know what they up to? I mean, I don't like that kind of stuff, bro. I'm hyper vigilant like a mug, man, and I know that, but it ain't that I'm scared. Don't get that twisted. It's just that I want to be aware. I want to see what's coming. You know, I mean, that's part of PTSD and stuff. But, bro, I cannot travel like that. Like you said, people that's 100% and they doing that kind of stuff. Man, I don't know how they do it. I can't even do it. I ain't even half of 100%. But shit, no, more power to them.
Yeah, I don't. Now, for the people that's gonna go, well, you get on a plane, dude. I fly first class. Let me get this part straight now. For those of you that are not aware with first class, you get a little bit different experience.
Yeah.
You ain't in the public line. You in this line. You're not dealing with the same security they dealing with. You got your own over here. And when you go to the lounge, if you got the right card, you over here. Everybody else in the general public out there. We two different situations. When you get on the plane, who getting on? Well, it used to be first class, you get on first. And then when they let you on, they slide that curtain to separate your ass. Everybody else, y'all back there. Everybody in first class up here. That's a whole different experience than just the general here. It's the same way when you go to a sporting event or a concert. You got VIP tickets. You ain't going in where the general public go in. You go in where the players go in. You got a private entrance. You go in the back.
Right.
You park in the back. You get VIP parking. You go through the same doors that the players go through. You in the same lounge area with the players. The general public, y'all out there sweating your ass off. Standing in them long ass line with them people. No. That's a whole different experience. Totally different.
Right. Exactly. That part. Like we went to the Eagles thing in California last week. Everybody had a booth. Like us at a booth, you go in first. That long line, they were like, "You got a booth? Yeah, come on up to the front and move on in. Go sit down." Shit, I'm like, okay, shit.
No. Mike, too old to be still trying to live like I'm 18. Standing them long ass lines, musty motherfucker sitting right next to you now, dog. Now, put me over here. How much is it? I'll pay it. Let me go over there.
You know what we went and did? You know you get old when you do what I did yesterday, me and my wife. I told her because we going on a trip with my sister, brother, sister, and nephews next week. Next week. Bruh, I went and got me one of them backpack chairs, bruh. I got a backpack chair.
Your ass got old, man.
Hey, when you standing there longer than 5 minutes, I ain't giving them 5 minutes, 2 minutes. I'm gonna be like looking, hey, what's going on up there? Well, I'm finna sit down right here, unfold that motherfucker, I'll take it off my back. I'm gonna have my GoPro in that motherfucker, my drone, all that shit.
Hey, you know what? I ain't gonna front, man. I ain't gonna front. So now when I go out, cause all my friends know I got leg problems. I'm wearing these big ass braces and whatnot, right? So say we go bowling, dog. They take my shoes off and put my other shoes on. I don't even tie my own shoes now.
Shit.
I don't even been out to tie my own shoes. I go to do something. They say, no. Oh, I dropped something. No. I got it. No, you don't bend over. We got it. We'll pick it up. We'll put your shoes on. We'll do this. We'll do that. I was like, damn, okay.
Shit,
but that's what you have to do. You gotta let people know what's wrong with you. Because if you don't let them know what's wrong with you, and I fall, they'll be like, what the hell wrong with you? You drunk? No. And you got
exactly. Fucking leg gave out. Shit. Shit. I couldn't help it. Shit. What you think? They're gonna give me a warning and say, hey, you about to fall?
I know. And let me tell y'all something. That shit sometimes happens at the worst possible time. At the worst time. It happened to me once at the airport. I had to get a fucking wheelchair, dude. I'll be trying to avoid getting them damn wheelchairs. But when the shit go out, ain't nothing you can do. If you in here in the chat or you watch it on the replay, if you've ever had your leg go numb, y'all know what that's like. Because ain't nothing like that, dog. You looking at your leg, you telling your leg, move. Your leg ain't doing shit.
Exactly.
You ain't got a cane. You ain't got nothing. What can you do but get a wheelchair? You got to let them know, hey, my leg just went out. I'm a disabled veteran. I have nerve issues. I need to get a wheelchair. Here come a wheelchair. And the only good thing about that, Mike, is that your ass gonna be first on everything now. They're gonna roll you right on through security. They're gonna roll you right on onto the plane.
Hell yeah. You know what I told them to treat it like? That's what I tell everybody. Like, how your leg? What it feel like when you go? I said I can't explain it, but I can say picture it like that. You know when your ass landing, you get a cramp in your leg without the pain.
Right.
Without the pain. You know, it's like you can't do shit with it.
It's just limp. It's just it's just limp. Bro, you see it, you looking at it, it's like this. You can't do it's just like that. It ain't shit you can do. Nothing.
Hey, like last month, people were looking at me crazy. I took my wife went to Yuma, and when they walked in that little dollar store, man was sitting on top of the cases of water they had in the front door. I couldn't walk in. I was sitting at the front door on top of a couple cases of water, man. I couldn't move. I said, fuck that. I'm sitting right here.
I'm telling you, Mike, it happens sometimes, bro, at the worst. And it's not like you get a warning that your leg is gonna go numb. Sometimes, dude, you could be walking and then all of a sudden you starting to lose your balance and you know I gotta grab something. Whatever's close, I gotta get to it because I'm not gonna make it.
Oh, no.
I'm not gonna make it.
You know, that motherfucking sciatica, when that sciatica kick in too, boy, from that back there around that hip, and then that sciatica kick in, your head be like stuck in position, like, oh shit, like a statue, you know, like that O.J. Heisman Trophy statue.
Oh yeah. And for those of you that have that problem, dude, y'all know hard surfaces. You avoid hard surfaces at all costs. You don't keep no wallet in your back pocket. I don't know the last time I put a wallet in my back pocket. Ain't happening, dog. Ain't happening. Hard ass benches or hard ass chairs, you can look at them. Nah, I can't sit in that.
Yep.
Nah, I'm gonna lean against the wall, but I can't sit down because if I sit down, I can't get back up. My legs will be numb. Not one, both.
Okay, it's funny you said that, man, because I was saying the other day, how the fuck people put their phones in their back pocket? I can't even put a wallet in my back pocket. Like, how the hell? I keep a little card thing in my front pocket. That's why I keep my cards and stuff in my front pocket if I need to pull it out. But a wallet? I don't even own a fucking wallet. And you talking about putting a phone in your back pocket and sitting down? Man, you crazy as hell.
Yeah, I can't. That shit I can't do no more, Mike. Them days of doing that shit, you know, big ass, thick wallet full of papers and ain't got no money in it, bunch of damn ID cards. Goddamn wallet this fucking thick, ain't nothing in it but papers, receipts. Ain't no money, receipts. No, I'm good.
Receipts and motherfucking business cards that you ain't gonna never. Somebody getting your damn business card, you never look at that motherfucker again.
Yeah, hey, take my business card. Okay, stack of fucking business cards in your wallet. It's like, what the fuck am I doing with this shit?
Exactly.
That's all I used to have in my wallet, Mike. I had credit cards, but I had, you had to keep the receipts for tax time.
Right.
Everything you spent money on, I don't give a fuck. You spent $2 in the store. Keep that receipt. So I got a wallet this thick, receipts, business cards. You meet everybody in the field. Whenever you also, hey man, what do you do? Oh, I do such and such. Oh, okay, here's my business card.
Yep.
All right, well, hell, I don't need your service. What the fuck? Okay, I'll take the card, but nah, dude. I'm so glad those days are over, Mike. I ain't gotta deal with that shit no more.
Man, I'm telling you, bro.
That was the part that sucked.
Man, yeah, I don't miss none of that stuff. I do miss the money, but I damn sure don't miss the headache.
Now the money, that's different. That's different.
Telling my wife that shit the other day. I said, God damn. She said, there you go again, dreaming. I said, only fucking. I was like, damn, boy. Ooh.
And Mike, we having record seasons in Arizona right now. Oh, I'll be killing it.
Ooh.
I'll be killing it.
Bro, you with the HVAC business in Arizona, you like a phone worker. You can work 6 months and take 6 months off because you'd have made that much money.
Yep. Dude, we used to work, let me see, right around the middle of November. Oh, I could take a vacation. Because it's only going to be like 1 or 2 calls because the weather going to be so nice. What the hell you got on? You don't need nothing on. And even if it gets cool that one night, they just throw a blanket on. They be fine the next day.
Right. Or somebody call you about a hot water tank or something, or some little thermostat shit or whatever. Yeah, you wouldn't. That's how my brother is. He on the HVAC, AC. heating and air conditioning company in Mississippi, and he gets the same way. He like, man, on my slow season, man, I'll be lucky if I get 2-3 calls a week. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, you got to make all your money during the summer, Mike. And there's companies out there. I ain't gonna even lie, dude. They making close to $1 million a week, easy. Because now they let you find. They got finance companies. Even if your credit fucked up, they got secondary finance companies. They got something now. Some of them even let you do buy here, pay here.
Oh yeah. Because
they have you sign. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
no. I'm talking about Mike. I'm talking about the customer. They got it now, shit. Mike, where the customer signs over like they're giving up some ownership of their home. It's just some kind of way they finagling it.
Oh shit!
Where if you don't pay, they're gonna take your house.
Oh shit! They like co-signing and shit. Damn.
Yes, but those companies, man, because they used to do some slick shit. I didn't really care for a whole lot of those companies in Arizona, dog. Which part of the reason why I started my own, because you know how they'll put you on that 1 year. You think it's 1 year. Well, they say, hey, we'll charge you $100 or $150, and we'll come check your unit twice a year, and we'll give you a discount on any parts or repairs that we got to make, and we'll include one free filter every time we come.
I had
heard
that.
Of those?
I had.
Okay. Here's the deal with that. When you sign up for that, unless you call them, even if you don't even if they never visit you, it's not illegal because it's in the contract. When you sign up for that and you never call and cancel it, they're still charging your card. Whatever card you use, they charge that card every year. Right. Even when you think the year contract is up, because it's not up. You got to read the contract. Even when your 2 visits, that year is up, and you think, okay, I'm done. I didn't pay them that $150. I ain't charging no more. They charge your ass again. They gonna keep charging you every year until you call them and send them a letter or email saying you no longer want that service. They'll stop.
Only reason mine stopped because I said I no longer own the home.
Oh yeah, they gonna keep charging. They gonna keep charging.
Yeah, that's how I got out of mine. Yes, sure did. I had to call and tell them that I was no longer owning that home, and if I needed a service again, I would get in touch with them and stuff.
Those of you out there with a home, you dealing with an AC company, I'm telling you from experience, when you sign those contracts, before you sign it, you better read it. You better read it, because if you think it's a year or 2 years you signed up for, no, dog, you just signed it for life. Until you sign something that says I don't want it no more, because they're gonna keep charging that card unless your card ain't working no more, which they're gonna call you and tell you, sir, we tried to charge your card, it's no longer working. You owe us X amount of money. I'm telling you.
Markel, you ain't got to even tell me about how much money you were making, bro, because my brother, every time I go home to Mississippi, that man had a stack, a knot. Man, that dude had so much money in the pocket with rubber bands running around. I said, God damn, boy, what you doing with the money? He said, man, he had a vault in his house. Man, that dude makes so much money, Markel. I'm telling you, man, that's crazy.
That's the part people don't understand, Mike. It's like they're here to job HVAC. You can't be making that much.
Shit.
Well, it depends. If you're an employee, I mean, an employee can make easily $2,000-$3,000 a week during the summer in Arizona. It's easy.
Yeah.
It's easy. Yeah. With commission, you can easily make $2,500, $3,000 a week. Easy. Mm-hmm. But as the owner, okay, because you got employee and then you got owner. This is what I'm paying you to do the work. That ain't what I'm making. Exactly. What I'm making is at least 6-7 times what you get. This is after taxes. We talking after tax. Mike, I done had weeks, man, 30,000, 40,000. I'm in Vegas.
I know. Trust me, bro. I'm
in Vegas.
Man, I know you were, because my brother, when I go home, he'll say, hey, it'd be like 10 of us. Hey, y'all, let's go grab something to eat, lunch. We think we're going to shit. That dude go out there and we have a $1,200, $1,300 lunch bill. Yep. Shit, you know what? Man, he don't care. He just throw that. Man, I say, God damn, boy, what's wrong? Man, and got a car lot in his yard, bro. He got at least 10, 15 cars.
Mike, I had 5, 2 work trucks, I'm talking 5 personal cars,
Yeah.
2 work trucks, 2 motorcycles, and a boat.
Same way he is, man. Same, bruh. I know. Trust me. I know.
That
When
shit
you
was
told me
crazy.
how much money you were making in HVAC, I already know.
It's a whole different world, man. It's a whole different world. You get so used to living a certain way, and then all of a sudden it comes crashing down. Man, when those dudes lose their money on the stock market, they talking about jumping out the window. I understand. I didn't at first. I'm thinking, you crazy as hell. You can't be making that.
Shit.
Yeah. I understand now. I do understand.
Yeah.
I trust me. I understand.
Man, him and I, we got together one day, got passed through. I was doing a job. I had a big contract with some new vehicles coming out of Canada they were making. And I went home, and man, my brother and I was sitting there talking. I was like, yeah, man, I'm gonna be making this month, or I'm gonna be making this year. And he looked at me and said, man, that shit, I made that in 2 months. I'm like, huh? He's like, shit. I look at him, man, great shit. And I didn't think, man, he made me look pitiful. And I was like, yeah, I hit 6 figures. I hit this 140, 150. Yeah, he like, man, shit, that's 6 months for me. I was like, God damn.
Hey, you got to think about it, Mike. Let's take those commercial buildings. So they may have 10-ton, 20-ton unit, whatever.
Right.
Okay, so they're going to pay you to install a new one. Depending on what type it is, it could be an easy job. It might only take an hour. Sometimes it takes 3 hours. It depends on how much you got to do. Sometimes you can just change the compressor. Sometimes you got to change out the whole unit. Sometimes you got to reconfigure the ductwork. It just depends, right? But let's just take a simple job. I remember I had one of the simplest jobs. Take one off, put the other one. It's the exact same body, everything. Take one off, put the other one right back on. And I was the lowest bid, Mike, and I'm still making $27,000 on the job. That's the lowest bid.
Yeah.
The lowest bid.
Yeah, trust me, I know you ain't lying, Markel. I done went with my brother. He had a commercial contract, and the compressor needed change. He went out there and soldered half of it, put the new compressor and gone within an hour.
Probably made $7-8 grand.
Yeah,
clear after tax, like that,
like it was
in an
shit.
hour.
Or he'll say I got to go pick up a unit on his trailer, and commercial unit and trailer, or he'll have it delivered. And he's like, yeah, I got to pay somebody to get it lift up. Or I'm like, man, you pay all that? He said, shit, I have to. He said, but I'm gonna make double that, so it don't bother me. I'm like, God, man.
Yeah, God. A crane used to be in Phoenix $105 for a crane to come pick it up off your truck, or take the other one off, and the other one you can make money on the old one because it's copper.
Yeah.
If you stockpile a whole year, like if you got a shop, you would take the old ones and hire somebody to just take it all apart, separate it. Take all the copper, put it over here. Take all the metal, put it over here. At the end of the year, that's how you pay your employees with bonuses.
Bonuses, yeah.
Or throw them a party or whatever. That's how these companies do it.
Bruh, I'm here with you on that HVAC, man, because of family.
Easy.
Yeah,
dude,
yeah.
Easy. But bro, I got to get up out of here, man, because I've got to get ready to get in the shower and head to La Ceja. Mike, I appreciate you being on, man.
Shit, I appreciate you having me.
We started out talking about your situation, and I'm telling y'all, I ain't telling you go there and move with Mike and bother the hell out of him. I'm just saying, border towns, for those of you that want to think about living international, border towns, because you get the best of both worlds. You get to spend Mexico's price and still have access to the U.S. But when you leave U.S. shores, and you way across seas, hell no. The only places I got access to walking or a bus is Venezuela, which I ain't going there. Or I got 2 other ones. I got Venezuela, or I could take a boat to go to Ecuador.
Damn, for real?
Yeah, you go out to Necoclí.
Damn. Man,
hell yeah. Necoclí is on the far end of Colombia. It's the far end of Antioquia. And you can take a boat, because that's how Ecuadorians get here. They take a boat from Ecuador across to come here to Colombia.
Damn. How close is Venezuela?
Oh, shit. Venezuela close as shit. They got this town called Cucuta, which is right on the border of Venezuela and Colombia. In Cucuta, ain't nothing but Venezuelans in Cucuta. You right there. It's an hour flight from here.
Wow. Damn.
It costs you $60 if you want to sit by the toilet. Not even $60. It might be $40 if you want to sit by the toilets and take that flight to Kukuta.
Wow. I ain't
One
know
way,
that.
$40.
Shit. Damn, I didn't know it was that close.
Yeah, flights here ain't nothing, dude. Venezuela, dude, it's like Haiti and the DR. Think of Venezuela and Colombia like that.
How far the flight from DR to Haiti?
The flight? Man,
Yeah.
that got to be like a 20 minute flight.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I don't want to go no damn Haiti anyway, but
hell no. That might be the last we heard of Love and Freedom. Love and
hell
Freedom,
no.
man, he took his ass over to Haiti. Okay.
I ain't looking for nothing in Haiti. Believe that. I barely say, hey, I ain't going no Haiti.
Yeah, I'm not going to Venezuela, man. As tempting I am as to go, because it's easy to get there, I'm not fucking with it. Not when the government says, no, that's not a good place for you to go. Okay, cool. I'm not going.
Yeah, I didn't know nothing about Venezuela, but then I saw that time where Ace couldn't get in, and then they let him walk a little bit. I'm like, damn, that like that. And I said, oh no, I don't. You can't get me. You can't give me a free ticket to Venezuela. I won't go anyway. Fuck that.
Let me say this one last thing, though, Mike, and I want you to think about this, dude. If you going somewhere and you got to take 50 different precautions just to go or just to be there, I don't want to be there. Who the hell? First of all, why would you want to stay somewhere where you can't wear your jewelry, you can't wear your regular clothes, you can't be out with your phone, you got to hide your phone everywhere you go, you can't pull out no money, you can't do none of that, and then you dying to get here? I'm like, what kind of people are these?
Exactly, Markel. That's my point. That's what I tell people. I don't have that problem. Everybody asks me, man, I wear all my jewelry, I wear whatever I want in Mexico. I have no problem. Been on it for years.
Mike, I do the same thing here in Colombia, but here's the difference. I'm not looking for hoes. I ain't looking for hoes. I'm not in areas where these people are. That's what the vast majority, because the people who complain here about being drugged, about being robbed, or about anything happening to them, look where they hang out.
They got hoes in every area code.
Look at where they're hanging out. That's why they get robbed. That's why they get drugged. If you come in here like a regular person, you can wear whatever you want. You can dress anywhere you want. I walk out with 2 phones every day.
Right.
2 phones every day. I'm not around none of that bullshit. And been living here long enough. Oh, man, you just got it. No. And y'all see where I be. I drop videos showing you where I be at. Right. I'm usually around people with money, but I'm not trying to be around hood shit. I don't get that. I'm not leaving one hood to go to another. That's the most craziest shit I ever seen. Crazy.
That's what people ask me about certain parts over here, man. What the hell I want to go over there for, knowing what goes on? What the hell? Man, you think I'm going to put myself in danger to go over to where I ain't got no business being? Man, hell no. What the fuck I want to go over there for? That's stupid as hell. Dad, how come you don't ride around in your Corvette in Mexico? For what, motherfucker? What the hell?
That don't even make sense.
Are you stupid? Motherfucker asked me one day, man, take the top out around Mexico, let us see you in the vet with the. Bring your fucking Corvette over here and take the top out and ride around that motherfucker. Let me see how long
you should
last.
Tell him, yeah, come over here and rent one. You ain't even got to bring yours. Rent one. Ride your ass around here and see what happened to you.
See how long you have that motherfucker. See how long you live to tell about the motherfucker. You crazy as hell. There ain't nobody that damn stupid, man.
Yeah, they are. I can't agree with you on that. Yeah, they are. I see them here all the time, Mike. I see them here all the time. First thing they want to know, where is Parque Aries?
Damn.
Tell the cab driver that's where you want to go. He'll take you down there, no problem.
That's crazy.
He'll take you.
Hey, before you go,
Centro?
Before you go, Markel, I want you to explain before you go. My wife asked me the other day, because they had popped up on the news about Colombia, what they call it, the drug when the women put breath, what they call it?
Devil's breath.
Devil breath. How they do that shit?
What do you mean? How they do it?
I mean, how do the girl put the stuff in their mouth and blow it in their face, or they put it in
No. So there's many different ways that they do it. Some put it on their breasts. Some put it in their drinks. There's many different ways that they do it. You know how guys are, Mike. They so excited. The girl agreed to go. They in the bar. They ain't really paying attention to nothing. The girls just slip something in their drink at the bar.
Okay.
Or they get the girl back to the apartment or whatever. She goes to the bathroom, slips some on her chest, on her nipples or whatever. The guy think he's getting ready to do something. He done passed out halfway through. She done took everything he got and gone.
Well, I mean, if she put it on her skin, wouldn't it secrete in her skin?
Depends on how much it is as well, because you're consuming it in here. Like you got it on your skin, like you can touch it. I've touched some. I've seen it. I've touched it. Nothing happens. It's when you consume it. That's when something happens to you.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I didn't know. I couldn't explain to her. She was like, oh, shit,
but there's all different types, though, Mike. There's all different types that they have. They got it in the DR. It's the same thing in the DR.
Oh, shit.
They got it in the DR. They got it in Panama. They got it in Brazil. It ain't new. It's been around for a long time. This is not new. The only thing new about it, Mike, is that people who normally didn't talk about stuff like this now put it on YouTube openly, right? This has always been there. It's just that now it's been made public because these people want to make money on YouTube. They make it public now. So this is the only thing they got to talk about.
Oh, okay.
But it's not new. It's not new.
Well, shit, they ain't gonna worry about me. That's like I'm like, shit, I buy my own stuff and take it back to my room. You ain't gonna worry about nobody coming putting nothing in my shit. No, son.
But also, though, man, it isn't just the girls; it's the people at the bar. Because you got to understand. You got to understand how it works here. If I know you, Mike, we boys, okay?
Mm-hmm.
We see this gringo. You know, he all desperate. He tongue out at everything that walked through. Okay, I see an easy mark. I see an easy mark. I'm just explaining to you what explain to me. I see an easy mark. Tell you what we do. We're going to call my friend over to go talk to him. And when he orders a drink, I'm going to have you put something in his drink.
Right.
And then we going to leave. He think he about to get some action. He don't know. About 20 minutes, he going to be knocked out. If he even wakes up. Because sometimes they give him too much. And they don't even wake back up.
Okay. Yeah, that just
if they even make it home. Because sometimes, dude, they found him in the alley. They'll find him in the park buck naked. Now, why they leave him buck naked sometimes? I don't get that. Man.
Probably to shame him.
You done already robbed him. At least leave the clothes on. They take everything.
They shame him. Just like I told one of my boys one time, like you said, with the tongue out. I told him, I said, man, if I didn't care about you, I'll get me a hoe and take every penny you got, boy, because you thirsty for every motherfucking thing.
Everything, dog, like a fucking dog on a leash. Everything. What? Wow, look at that one. Look at that one. Look at that one.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And they sit there and go, okay, we got one right there.
Yeah.
Right there.
That makes sense too, bro. That show.
Any little attention he get, Mike, oh, they got it. You can send anything over there to him. They got it. Anything. They got it.
And shit. Good. Hey, don't fuck around like one call him Poppy Shampoo, huh? He in love. He'll think he the best motherfucker.
Hey, well, Mike, the sad part is they don't even know what they saying. Dude, we have been in the mall. Girl has straight up called this motherfucker a bitch to his face. He's sitting there just smiling. I look, because I'm like, okay, well, maybe I misunderstood what she said. So I asked my friend, what did she just say? And she said, puta, to his face?
God,
yes. I said, damn, okay.
Damn, he didn't know. Damn, you don't know what that is? Oh, shit. Damn.
Mike.
Oh, my God, boy.
As I've said before, Mike, when you can understand what's going on around you, it's a whole different world. Man, dudes here be getting cussed out left and right, call all kind of names when they giving people money. They just call you all kind of stupid and this and that, and they just sit there and smile. I be like, wow,
Crazy, bro. Man, no, I'm good, man. I'm good here. Hell no. That's why you
Call
can't
him,
get me to
man.
go places I don't want to. Man, what I look like going to China or somewhere and I don't know what the fuck is being said around me. Ain't no way I'm doing that, bro.
Mike, look the motherfucker right in the face and call him a puta.
Or tell the motherfucker they about to rob you. They probably tell you so stupid. I'm finna take you for everything you got. They don't even
I
know.
would not be surprised, Mike. I would not be surprised. Look them dead in the face. You a stupid motherfucker. I'm about to take every dime your ass got.
Yeah.
Okay, baby. Okay, baby.
Hey,
Let's
yeah,
go.
I love you too, baby. Oh, she said she loved me. Man, that ain't what the fuck she just said. She said,
It ain't funny. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Because I'm
yeah.
sure before I started learning Spanish, this shit has happened to me. Motherfuckers have said all kinds of shit about my
Oh
ass.
yeah. Oh,
Right
yeah.
to my face. Didn't even know it. But now it's like, And you and Mike, I'll sit there and it's like, dude, you understand Spanish? You be like, a little. I'm like, no, you don't understand nothing. Because she
Nothing.
just called you a bitch right into your face. No, you don't
Bruh,
understand nothing, dog.
you know, you can laugh about it now because you understand. You know, back then, people laughing at you. You know?
Right. Laughing at my ass. I'm sitting like an idiot. This woman saying all kinds of shit about my ass.
Yeah.
Now I'm looking at them going, damn, dog. Ooh, okay.
Hey,
Okay.
it happens, bro. I remember, like, my wife tell me sometimes used to be my problem. I used to, I'd be listening too fast, not understanding. And she's like, did you hear what they said, though? I'm like, huh? You know what they said, but did you hear what they said? That's a difference understanding what they said, but did you hear what they said? Because the way they use it, you can use Spanish in a different way, depending on how you're using it. It can come off a negative or it can come off,
Right.
in a positive way.
That's
So
right.
you got to understand how they using it in the sentence or in the situation.
Right. Right. And sometimes they could be joking, right? Like they try to be they being funny, but you may take offense to what they're saying and they not really saying it. That's my problem though with it still though, Mike. It's like because sometimes when you hear people speaking Spanish, they're real aggressive, right?
Yeah.
They're like aggressive, like even coming to you like they're real aggressive, but they're joking. It's like the way they converse with each other. You got to get used to it. Well, at least I had to get used to that because I'm like, man, you getting awfully close talking this shit.
Right.
Back up, man. But it's just the way that's their nature. It's the way they do it.
Right.
They're not being aggressive toward you. They just aggressive with the way they're explaining it. It's just how it comes across.
Right. Yeah, that's some loud too, just like back home. Down south they loud, but they don't mean no harm.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they cool. You get used to the ones who are like that. Like I got a couple of female friends. When they get excited, man, they start talking so fast. I don't know what the fuck they saying. I ain't even allowed to. I don't know what they saying.
Salud.
I mean, that should be 100 miles an hour. Oh no, baby, I'm out of this conversation. I don't know what you saying right now. I ain't got a clue what you saying.
Yeah.
But our friends follow right along. Claro. I'm like, I don't even know what she's saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That's because they used to them. They used to them saying, so they know just to go ahead and say, claro. Yeah.
Hey, Mike, that's the fallback. If you don't know what the fuck they said, claro.
Yeah. In Mexico, they say, claro que sí. Yep, claro que sí.
Yeah, claro. Yes, of course. Of course I understand.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck you just said, but yes, of course, I know what you just said.
Yeah. Like we talk, you think, you know what I'm saying, man? You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, I got you. That's basically what they say in Spanish.
That's their confirmation. Yeah.
Yeah, claro que sí.
Yeah.
What is it? Claro que yes, of course. Yes, of course.
Claro que sí.
I don't know what the fuck you say. I ain't got a clue what you say. Hey, leave it alone. None.
Well, let me let you get up out of here, man.
Yeah, I gotta get up out of here, man. I gotta jump in the shower. I got like 30 minutes to get ready.
You say you gonna live stream, you say?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to live stream me technically working today at this store, this corner store. I'm trying to see how many girls I can actually talk to today in my Spanish, my little broken Spanish. So
I heard you when I first came on. You said you were gonna be in the store. I'm like, what are you talking about? Gonna be working?
not really working, technically working,
I
but I'm
know.
going to be in a store, and I'm gonna help my friend out today. I just want to see if I can do it, Mike. I want to
Okay.
see if I understand enough Spanish to be able to do stuff at this store without needing any help. There's
Oh, okay.
nobody gonna be in the store but me for like 2 hours. I just want to see if I can complete everything they asked me for, because it's still some shit I don't know what the hell it means.
Are
And
you
I'll
are
be
you
like,
doing transactions too?
yep. I'm gonna do transactions too, where they're gonna give me money. I got to give them back the correct change, all the way down to the monedas, all the way down to the change.
Oh, okay. All right. Well,
I
shit.
just want to see if I can do it, man.
You going to have fun. That's what it is. Hey, you going
Oh,
to have fun.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm trying to find some new girls.
Okay.
I ain't even lying.
Hey, you carrying that Papi shampoo over to Colombia?
Oh, hell yeah, Mike. You already know. If she hot, oh, I'm paying for it. Don't worry about it, babe. It's gratis. Todo gratis para ti hoy. No problem, amor. No. Tu dinero es no bueno acá.
Ándale.
Es no bueno. Es no bueno.
Está bien.
Claro. Claro que
Claro que sí. Ay, sale.
All right, Mike. Yeah, I'm gonna have fun with it today.
All right, then, bro. I'll be
All right,
looking
guys.
forward.
Hey, I appreciate everybody watching as always, guys. I'm out. Appreciate Mike coming on. Mike know anytime he needs me, I'm there for him.
Yes, sir.
But be sure y'all tune in today. It's gonna be on the other channel though, but I'm going live in the store in La Ceja, and let's see how it goes. I'm out. Peace. Enjoy your day, man.